All right, welcome back, everybody, to Rampantcy.net. I am Narcogen.
I'm Blackstar.
And I'm Jail.
And here we are with another exciting episode of Rampantcy.net. And we're doing something a little different. Narc has decided to install Bazzite.
Yeah, okay, so I went from last week with like, okay, we're going to do Destiny 1 next, but we're not ready yet, so I'll play something, to actually doing what I really like to do, which is make spreadsheets. So I made a spreadsheet. I made a spreadsheet that showed all the games that I bought since we started the channel on GOG or Steam, because I kept looking at their sales and looking at old games we used to own and figuring, hey, we might want to make a video about that. Or later on, hey, we might want to live stream that. So that is currently about a little more than 300 games.
Wow.
And so I went through and made a list, and I took track of when I bought them, what platform I bought them on, whether we had streamed it or made a video before, whether it was something I specifically bought because it was like a horror or horror adjacent game to do the October, the Ramptober thing.
Right.
Whether it was
seasonal.
Yeah, whether it was free. And I don't mean just in terms of like whether it was a temporary free, but like GOG has a certain number of its games which is like, this is free for everybody.
Yeah, I have a bunch. In fact, I downloaded a default bunch of them fearing that they would simply evaporate into the ether. They would go away.
GOG has a game called Teen Agent for free. It's free for everybody. It's always free. I'm not including those just because what I want to do is that I want to make myself make good on the decision to, I bought this game because I thought maybe someday we would make content out of it. So now I have to do it.
Just for Amber's in the chat. Hi, Amber.
Oh, hey, Amber.
She says hi.
Hi. And okay, then I also took a look at, is this really a multiplayer game? Like, is it primarily or exclusively multiplayer? Because it's just like the horror, just like the rampancy stuff is kind of separate. A multiplayer thing we might want to do, co-op or something like that, is separate. And then, since we had talked about, hey, the new Steam machine sounds neat, Steam OS and gaming on Linux is getting pretty good. Since my
it's only been 30 years.
Yeah, and since we have, I think, Blackstar, did you sell one of your machines? Because at one point we had, between the two of us, 4 Intel 10th generation CPU machines with various GPUs in it. Did you unload at least one of those, or?
No, I've been debating it because at least 2 of them I use for work. One of them I use for a server. And I have stacks of minis and whatever else. A couple of them are work minis. The other ones are personal minis. And I literally want to downsize, because supporting all these machines constantly is time consuming, taxing. It's like, when you have to download the 12th version of Firefox on 8 machines, it's like, okay, enough. I just literally want to consolidate. And with the horsepower requirements that I need, as long as I can cover the games that we've already done, which now minus Destiny is much less, it's far easier. It's much less of a problem.
Yeah, I have a note about that too.
Yeah. So, in fact, the 2 major ones that I'm a big fan of right now are Control, which I don't nearly play it as much as I want to, but I am looking forward to the sequel, and No Man's Sky. And both of those have a Mac Silicon version that's native. So it's like, what's the rest I really care about? It's all emulated stuff. And there are a bunch of different emulators that I could, either like do what you do, which is something I've wanted to, which is put Bazzite in something, either one of my minis or one of my 10th gens, and just go from there. And that way I can dump some of the current hardware, and it's
put it on the 10th gen, because I don't think any Intel mini has got the hardware to do it justice.
Well,
really.
those are for the old school emulator games. I would put Bazzite in that, and I would want to put all the ROMs that I currently have on my Mac Mini.
But to be honest, like I don't know that you would get that much more mileage out of a mini running Bazzite instead of a mini running Mac OS with RetroArch or something on top of it. Like, it's just the front end. The OS is not really doing,
I literally just want to A, find a use for a machine, but B, it's just something that I can plug in really quick with an HDMI cable and be done with it. You know what I mean? It's it's super simple as far as capturing.
Yeah, but I would say whatever version of Mac OS you have on that machine, whatever the latest it can support, is probably fine to run some front end for for emulated games. Okay, so
it doesn't have this clean interface that I like. And I can see with yours, it's gorgeous. So for me, it's like finding an Xbox replacement. You know what I mean? And,
yeah, exactly. So
I
also have
on there.
Yeah, so I also have 2 of those 10th gen Intel Z490 boards. One of them has the NVIDIA card. We do the streaming on it. And the other one had an AMD card because it also, in addition to being the gaming PC, it also had to be the Hackintosh. Hackintosh, of course, is now coming to the end of its, useful lifespan, really.
Yeah.
So I took the SSD I was making the backup of the Hackintosh because now I have a new Mini and I use that for all my Mac OS stuff. And so I installed the Bazzite deck, which is the stuff they put on if you want to load onto a Windows handheld like a ROG Ally and you want to run Linux instead of the version of Windows that they put on those handhelds. And it's kind of like it's made to load like directly into Steam Picture mode, and it has some alternate launchers. Like for instance, the one I'm looking at right now, this is the Heroic launcher. It connects to Epic and GOG. Runs installs those games. And I gotta admit, so far, the only wrinkles I've really run into, one of which was really my fault. So one of the first games I wanted to try was No Man's Sky.
Of course.
I installed it. And just to see if it worked, I started a new game. And of course it had no my save files because no cloud syncing was on. So I launched it. It played very well. I would say at the same graphical preset that I use on Windows, it performs better and more smoothly. Like one of those things where when you go into the anomaly and there was always those weird hitches. It didn't. It didn't do that. It didn't do it at all.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
And I exited and it saved that game and I was like, okay, fine. And then I looked. It says Heroic Launcher now supports GOG cloud saves. So I turned it on. And I had crossplay, so GOG and Steam have the same saves. So it overwrote all my old saves with the one save I had on Linux. And when I went to the website to try to download my archive saves, it had already uploaded the new ones. So like all the saves for No Man's Sky between like 2023 and now are gone. So all those expeditions that we did.
Well, wait a minute. So now, do you have a run on Windows that's in a local save?
Not newer than 2023. Like when I went through the bit of getting on the cloud saves and having that work, but I have manual saves from before that. So I have manual saves from like 2017 up to 2022. But we played a lot more No Man's Sky when they started doing expeditions. So like I have up to Expedition 7, but like they're now on like 22 or something. So like all those, we missed a bunch of those expeditions. All I was able to do was I was able to get a save. I was able to edit the save to give me the rewards for the expeditions that we did on stream.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
So I was able to get that. But like the specific amounts of items and stuff with ships I had, with freighters I had,
what you uploaded,
like,
for what about your those ships?
Saves, you must have that's gone.
You must have some unique ships that are gone too, right?
Yeah. It doesn't really bother me that much. And the only other problem I had was that some games that have a native Linux version, when it installed that, those failed to launch because of some dependency issues. So for instance, on the screen.
Oh yeah, see that's the one thing in Linux I'm not looking forward to is the dependency hunt.
Yeah. Now near the bottom you can see Undertale there. Undertale is a 32-bit app. And on Linux, in order to run, it needs 32-bit versions of certain libraries. And the launcher or whatever it is not correctly managing. It's not getting the 32-bit libraries properly installed, or they're not in a path where the game can see them. And the workaround
or it's a permission thing. A lot of times you run into permission folders where it's, oh my God, you can't touch that. You don't have permissions.
And,
oh my God. Yeah. So see that kind of nightmare I've run into in Linux before, and I'm not looking forward to doing it again.
But the workaround is easy, and everybody seems to deploy that, which is you just tell it to install the Windows version of the game and run it in Proton. And obviously for a very low impact game like Undertale, that works,
it's like, who cares?
That works fine. It's no problem at all.
Well, so that's why I think of all the old school games, none of them are going to be pushing the built-in Intel GPU, which I think is like the 630 or something. Yeah, is not going to have a problem with, Intellivision games and Atari games and Coleco games and whatever else. So yeah, I don't mind putting those on the Mini in, one of the emulator things.
Yeah,
so.
But I did test some of the quote unquote heavier games, like for instance, Fallout 76, No Man's Sky, And also I didn't install Control, but I did install Alan Wake 2. Now obviously that's a much heavier game, but it still ran better on the same hardware than it did under Windows.
See, but you're also on an AMD card, right?
Yes.
Because that's the one thing I'm lacking. The two machines that I have right here, they're running 3070s. So
I would say if you want to go on the Linux side, you really do want an AMD card.
Yeah.
If it's for older games, I don't think it matters which one. Like for instance, we have a spare 5700 sitting around somewhere. Because I'm now on the 6800 XT. Was the replacement because the 5700 was
like
the one.
A 79 XT or an XTX. I wanted to get something as high as that.
And I never went that high because Hackintosh wouldn't do it anyway. Like AMD is not making new drivers for Mac OS of any kind. Yeah. And of course, no modern Mac has a discrete GPU. They're all just in the system on a chip. So there's
I stopped
drivers.
doing Hackintoshes back with the i7 920. To give you an idea, it's back in like 2010. Yeah. So, yeah.
But the 5700 was the one.
Worried about that.
We tried to do the first run of Alan Wake 2 on, and we literally had to dial it down to 480p, to make it run.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible. Oh my god! Yeah, we were trying.
Small.
How do we upscale at tiny res?
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I made that.
So what are we
list.
doing?
I made that list, and I figured we would go generally speaking in order of purchase, and so that means that what's first is
blind here. Why do you not have that thing in a dark mode so that people's retinas are not blown out?
I don't like them.
What do you mean you don't like your retinas?
I don't like dark mode.
He doesn't like dark mode.
Oh my god. What are you, a racist?
Is this under Steam or under GOG? No, it's under GOG. Where are we here?
Wait a minute. Bazzite's here running in dark mode. What are you talking about?
That's its default. I didn't change this. This is just its default.
John Sabino's in the chat. Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Yes, we said John. Bazzite. We are going forward with our Bazziteness in a new Bazzite install that Narc is running. And I'm going to eventually when I have some time and machines. Yeah, which reminds me, John, you run into a 79 XT or XTX, let me know.
Oh, sweet liberty of life. I have missed you, SimCity 2000.
Oh, also, John, I got a bunch of those boxes ready for you. I think I'm about like halfway or two-thirds through. So let me know when you want to pick those puppies up.
But who is the mayor of SimCity 2000?
Ridiculous.
Preferably when it's not snowing, because right now it looks like friggin' Christmas outside.
Okay, what's the name of our city? Oh, actually, here, since this is a 4x3 game, I have a special layout for 4-3. Hold on one second.
Oh, yeah, you get all three of us in here?
Yeah, there we go.
Ta-da. That's the one nice thing about the old school stuff.
Let's see, what should we name our city?
Well, okay.
In honor of something that have been lost? What was the name? What would you name your car?
Oh, Dark City. Oh, my car? My car is Blue Thunder.
Cool. Blue Thunder.
Okay, we'll just do easy. Oh, yeah. And so the other thing I wanted to add here was, well, what do we have for an objective? And I would say the objective here basically is to see how many games we can play. And we'll play each one of them for at least 10 minutes or until its first crash. If we get a crash, we go to the next game.
Gotcha. All right. So this is kind of like testing / how far can we have fun?
So here we go. We'll start the countdown for SimCity.
Oh, Decca says Ebuchadnezzar City. Oh, I kind of like that.
Oh, sorry. I already chose Blue Thunder. So Blue Thunder Courier, we're celebrating the founding of Blue Thunder in January of 1900. Citizens demand Courier. Road and rail.
See, now we got to get the soundtrack because somebody actually made a really, really cool electronic version on YouTube.
Well, someone also posted. Oh,
I think we're not getting music. We did get sound effects because I did hear say reticulating splines, but I'm not hearing music. Like I'm not hearing music.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it in the call. So maybe there's an audio issue.
Question: what does articulating splines mean?
I'd have to look that up.
I don't think it means anything.
I must. What do you mean, like a left-handed C stand?
I just remember the Mac version never had that voice saying that. So when I hear it all the time in this version, I was like, what are you even talking about? Still not a bad layout.
I got to admit, my my real struggle with all of this is going to be what are the darn controls for any of these games? It really is going to be.
Oh,
Wait a minute, you didn't map them to your 360 controller?
No.
Wait a minute, did you say articulating splines or reticulating splines?
Reticulating. I don't know
Okay,
if that means you've
reticulating
already
splines-
articulated it and you need to reticulate it. Okay, so we need a power plant.
It's a humorous phrase used in various Maxis games like SimCity and The Sims. It often sees during loading screens. It doesn't have any real meaning. It's usually included because it sounds cool, even though it refers to the technical process involving curves in graphics. And wouldn't you know it, I need to update Firefox again.
No.
Yes, on yet another machine.
I need where's the zoning tool?
You just click on the things like water, roads, green, yellow, blue, cities, houses.
Oh yeah, there
plants.
it is. So it's industrial. So I'm gonna need industrial next to my power plant.
Now, my real question is, do you have any known old school serious tricks? Oh wait, I heard building sound effects there.
Yeah, there's sound effects, but there's just no
That works.
There's just no music for whatever reason. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, do we know any old school tricks, like the kind of things that what's his name does with his games for game exploits that you could try out for this?
I'm not sure.
Well, you remember Mr. Yorkshire Tea. I just didn't want to give him free advertising. He has enough of that.
All right, let's get the dirtiest power we can get up.
Oh yeah, let's see.
What, like an oil generator and squirrels and hamster wheels? What?
No, coal.
Oh, we're gonna be rolling coal in this one? See, I like my
heck yes.
Honda. It's a 4-cylinder. It's very efficient.
Hop in, I'll give you a ride on my coal-burning hover bike.
Where is the?
What happens when you try to click? Because I remember the coal. It's not. It's definitely something you have to place. It's not a zone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Have you tried clicking and holding the power button, the electricity button? Like clicking, holding it, not on the map, but on the icon.
Deca knows some old school cheats. He says motherload and caching with a K.
Here it is. Power lines or power plant. Here we go.
Are recurring cheats in SimCity if you're interested, Narc. So
okay, there we go.
Now you got a whole grid.
You vanquished the building button. The C buildings.
This is not how I'd be playing.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. It takes
should I be
all
facing
that
the other way?
smog in.
I'm not facing the game. I feel rather silly.
I think. Do you want me to rotate you, or you want to do it?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
There. Does this look normal?
Yeah, and if I'm looking at my game screen, then I'm kind of
right.
also facing that way mostly. I should probably turn my lights back on.
It's just the other way. It's like, I'm not facing the game. Why is that?
The coal is burning, but we have one problem.
Only one problem.
Well, I'm sure many will develop, but this one's far immediate and critical.
Okay,
the atmosphere.
What is it?
Where's the plumbing?
What, for cooling? And
we need running water, and we need plumbing for everybody. That's the way it's got to be, guys.
Everyone.
Oh yeah, water pump.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that we have to provide them with toilets?
I believe it's... There we go.
Oh, I also wanted to ask John. John, do you still have a drive shredder? 'Cause I've been going through my hard drives, and a lot of them are really, really old.
Okay, so we got water pumping. We got power.
Yeah.
Oh, connect the pipe to the...
Yep.
To the thingy.
Pipes.
Get the whoozy whatses to the thingy.
And the Baruba Rocker's on the deal. God, I love these graphics. What do they call the style of, like, motion, but it's just the pixels and the the color in the pixels just changing to simulate motion. Because I loved how the SimCity 2000 does that with a lot of its animated sprites.
Okay, so we have power, we have water.
John says, I have a large set of drills. Yeah, but that's a lot of physical labor. I did not want to force you to do it. I mean, I can drill the things if I really cared that much. It's just, I have so many, I actually filled up a whole box. In fact, I have a whole bunch of those minis. Do you really want Power PC minis? Because I don't know what you're going to be able to do with them, but I have a ton of those.
Now we can build anywhere, and populations will start coming in. It's not like we need to connect. We need to connect to the map's edge to connect to our neighbors to bring people in, right?
Oh, is that a thing in this version, or is that later?
It's a thing. If you connect a road to the edge of the map on either side, you'll connect to a subsequent city that can allow for in and out traffic.
Okay. Well, I started building in the middle near the water, like I usually do, so we're kind of far from that. I don't want to spend the money on a road going all the way that out yet.
Because we should have the.
Oh, we only have 2 minutes left. Wow, time flies. Jesus.
Yeah. It's,
should I speed up the game? Should I speed up the game? So it goes faster.
Oh, here it goes. We got
church. Just get the first thing they was a church. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Great. And that doesn't give us any taxes because you can't tax the church. I mean.
Well, John says he might run OS 9. Can you run OS 9 in the old PPC minis?
I wish I could.
Well, you better find some images online somewhere because I don't have any OS 9 discs anymore at all. In fact, I just tossed out all the burned copies that even I have of old Mac OS 10 stuff.
Oh, residents are not going to be happy being next to industrial and commercial.
Yeah, that's really close for a church, man. Who thought of that?
I mean, I didn't decide that. They did that.
Yeah, what's came up with that idea?
These buildings are out of our control. I actually made an entire big map in the map editor, fine-tuning the buildings, which buildings I liked, where they were going. And the moment I played it in the normal game, all the buildings changed.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Are you going to connect the road so that at least it will loop in on its own self?
It doesn't really need that.
Really?
It doesn't, but it's aesthetically pleasing.
Well, I'm just thinking that if traffic is going to go through someplace or to someplace, it might want to come back.
Hey, I see cars.
Okay, Libya struggle. Oh my God, Libya is struggling. Wow, things never do change. It is 9:15.
When are they
Bob's house shootout. Pollution 34%. Yeah, because we're all really close together, which means the industrial and the residential are really close together. So yeah, greasy smog talks bent. Gray skies predicted.
Our city was built 111 years ago.
You got 30 seconds. Deca says, don't forget to designate a dump.
Designate a dump?
I don't think that's, I'm not sure that's in this version either. Pollution concerns.
I don't remember designating a dump in 2000.
No, not in this version, I don't think.
Is it in the interface?
And currently, I don't even have access to any of the government or like the police or government stuff yet. I think because I think the population is not high enough yet. So we have demand for industrial that I'm not meeting, and negative for anything else. So I literally need to make more industrial. So,
well, as one would say, and as the city is trying to convey to us, all we can do is pray.
Yeah, because that always works.
It'll be really evil. Put some more industrial over there.
Next to the church. Why don't you put it on it? do everyone the world of good.
Let's see.
Don't need this anymore.
Okay, commercial is gone anymore. Up now.
I don't like this church. It's got 4 what you call special parking spots.
It looks very Scientology.
No, it's got 4 handicap parking spots. I guess the miracle count is quite low.
It usually is. Oh, time's up.
Time is up.
Oh, hurricane warning.
Okay. Are we having fun? Should we keep playing a little more of this, or we should go to the next game?
I think we should give it 5 more minutes. At least
that's
until
up to you.
All right.
At least 2 more buildings get funded.
Okay. I'll give myself 5 more minutes.
See, I don't know. Well, I mean, we could always save and come back to it, right? Oh, bad
check and
dumping
see if
scandal. He was right about the dump.
Oh no.
Well, okay.
See?
Click on bad dumping scandal. See what it says.
Deck is
'Cause
always
you can
right.
enhance these articles.
Ascarco Chemicals has been charged with dumping hazardous waste directly into Blue Thunder's sewer system. Councilman Kirk Oscar, founder of the company, refused to comment on pending legal action. Utley Labs predicts the dumping may poison local groundwaters for the next 45 years. We could have to import our water in the near future. If our waste doesn't dissipate, there may be an epidemic of insomnia. Why some citizens react like this has always been a mystery to me, threw in Chris Gumboldt, a prominent drummer, usually at Larson Street. Observers didn't believe the incident was true.
Poor city.
Although they did agree a few fair relationships were built as a result. Okay, that's interesting. Weiss Labs build the airplane.
I wash my hands of it.
Okay, so what? I forget. What the heck is a dump?
4 Amber says, enhance. Yes, zoom enhance. I figured we'd have to have some waste management of some type.
Oh, okay,
see, I don't see any houses or high rises or anything yet. So it's like I'm thinking, how much waste can there be? So it's all going to be industrial.
And be sure to check and see if everything's getting properly watered and connected.
Actually, in 2000, was there even a recycle option, or was it literally just a dump?
It was a dump.
Yeah, I remember there being. I remember the dump in other versions. I just didn't think it was in this one.
Well, this came out in '93, and it's supposed to be SimCity 2000 in the future. So I just didn't know how far they were going to take it.
Chairman trapped. Dateline
Nice.
Afghanistan. Troops have pinned the chairman Klotz at the 4th and Main in Afghanistan's capital city. He's been in there for 8 hours, averted opposition leader Marini. We've got the building surrounded, so he's not going to escape. Okay, guys. Grozny installs highway. Wow. I mean, air pollution is becoming a problem. Increasing
pollution.
industry.
See,
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
was
but
going to
that's
be a
always
big problem.
it. That's always it.
And we don't even have an industrial building set up yet.
No,
but the only building we have is a
mostly
church
'cause of this
and
stupid
something
thing
with
here.
3 smokestacks. So
gotta
you
pull
know
that
that.
And
Why does the traffic keep disappearing?
Well, it's because there's not much traffic.
Well, no, it's just like it's there and then it's gone. It's there and it's gone.
yeah,
you know?
because it's
That's
not.
just-
Yeah, because it's just a simulation.
Well, I just
barely
didn't
a
know if
simulation.
it's like
at this
render
level.
settings
Wait,
were having traffic
1990
issues.
1993. They didn't even know how to animate individual cars to go
of
on
course.
roads.
Yeah,
I remember
obviously the problem
limitations.
is that this needs to run in the cloud. You see, if it was running in the cloud, then everything would be fine.
No.
F the
that's it.
cloud.
Man, that
F it.
you didn't even need to run it in the goddamn cloud.
Oh,
Actually, a lot of
there's
these
the
oh,
buildings.
holy crap.
There's the buildings.
What happened?
Because this button shows
Yep.
stuff.
I
and
knew it.
and
Okay.
I knew
this
it.
this
I
button.
thought something was wrong, but
Yeah.
no,
I was
we're,
right,
it's actually
it is a
things are
setting.
working. Things
Okay.
are working as a.
Yeah.
I was
Narc just
wondering
had
if-
them hidden.
Okay,
See, this
so
is what
the
happens
church
when you go
is
to a dark
special
mode.
unique building. It
Or-
is a special unique building.
So wait a minute. Does that mean that you could be blowing up buildings that were in those spaces?
Yes,
Yes.
he absolutely was.
Yes, but the thing is, you need to maximize for the 3x3. If you basically have a 3x3 that is all one zone except for one square, then the problem is you get low density on
Narc.
like one square, and then the others are also low density.
Right, but how much
I
money
actually,
did you
I actually have
waste?
news for you.
Go ahead.
You don't get rid of the zones with the bulldozer. There's a special bulldozer that does that, and it
Oh,
can
is it
do that.
rezoning? Oh, D-zone.
Yes, D-zone.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Cool.
sorry, I forgot to tell
No,
you
no,
that
no.
when I
No
saw
problem.
you doing it. I was like,
Oh, Deca says the 3000 version apparently included a trash burning power plant. So you could
Yay!
combine the two.
burn them plastics.
I know, right? It's like, oh my God, we're going to end up with the world of Wall-E in about, 20 minutes.
Stop turning into Fallout buildings. We're not in the post-apocalypse yet.
Hey, he's Narc absolutely adores Fallout. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already started season 2. So
yeah, I have.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
We're
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't end up there.
Oh, we should have called this Future Enterprise Venture City.
Dr. Mom.
I think that would have been better. Why you wanted to name it after my car, I have no idea.
Shanina
because
Edward
your car
is
is named after something that's awesome.
Business Rumble.
Dr. Mom 2, the sequel to Mr. Mom.
I would say these are made by ChatGPT, but I don't think they had it in 1946.
Not 93.
I'm sure
so it's 46. Quickly, hey Leah.
Oh, we jumped 3 years.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're at a time here as well. Let me get Leah in here. Hold on 1 second. There we go.
I don't have camera this morning.
No, I just put it. Okay. I just put in the picture.
Yeah, we had a placeholder graphic.
Yeah.
SimCity 2000 is the best. Awesome.
It is the best. Awesome.
Oh my gosh! Like
you missed the opening
still play
where
SimCity 2000.
You missed the shots where Narc didn't have the correct graphic settings on, so he was actually demoing spaces that already had buildings built up.
I had forgotten about the dezoning bulldozer, and I had the buildings turned off. So I was trying to rezone, and it was doing an explosion. And I'm like, that doesn't seem like it should be doing that because it was demolishing buildings we couldn't see.
It was great. So so literally he's probably blown up the city about 4 times.
Yeah.
And we didn't get a chance to see any of it because all we could see was the dirt.
Yeah. And the first building we got was a church.
It was a church. It made 0 sense. It's like, why is this here?
Yeah, those just pop up. You can't get rid of them.
It's just, of all the things to pop up first, though.
I can get rid of them. Narc, go to disasters and let it rip.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, we should. Yeah, we should definitely do that when you decide we're done. We definitely need to do a disaster.
Well, the timer's been up for the 5 minutes, so if you want to nuke the city.
True. So disaster. What do we want?
You're only doing 5 minutes of SimCity. Oh wow.
Oh well, no, we did. We started with 10. The idea was basically I'm now running on Bazzite to go through all the games I bought that we never ever played and see which one of them runs, and either play for 10 minutes or until first crash, whichever happens first. We played 10 minutes and we hadn't gotten very far, and it hasn't crashed, so we just kept going.
So we've already done over 10 on this one, so we're good.
Oh, tornado in Kabul, terrible. And kinky unemployment.
The Basilisk 2, I think, is the way to play this one, really. You can the Mac version.
Yeah, there is some stuff. There's some stuff that I took off the list because I realized it should be better played in like an Amiga or an Apple emulator instead of having Proton run like the DOS box version or a Windows version. So this is running in DOS box.
We have 11% unemployment.
Yeah. Okay. So pollution. What disasters do we want?
Fire. Oh, air
Fire's
crash.
Too easy.
Earthquake.
Air crash will lead to a fire.
No alien.
Or the volcano. Or,
no volcano either. Yeah. Air crash.
Air crash and or earthquake and or both.
Tornado does have a unique sprite.
Oh no, we got the National Guard. Crap, that's how you get National Guard. Darn.
That's awesome.
No, that's terrible.
No, I know that's what makes it awesome.
Oh, this isn't going to touch anything.
Oh yeah.
Mayday.
Oh no, he's gone into a flat spin. Eject, Goose. Oh. Goose didn't eject.
Oh.
Yes, I was hoping it'd be a little closer, but yes, I had a feeling
tornado.
The fire would consume the city.
Paxton and Helen Hunt can save us.
Our city is
have monster. Okay. Yeah, you got to do the monster.
Our city is too small. We're avoiding all of the disasters.
Well, get the monster going.
Okay, monster.
Did you have a monster tornado?
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Now, why does this monster not have its eye showing when in the title screen it does? Oh, there it is.
There it is. It pops out occasionally.
Oh, it's building trees. There you go.
Is that supposed to be like an alien invader or something?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So how does it classify as a monster and not an alien?
Isn't that just syndrome?
It is, yes.
Well, good luck. Good job.
Monster.
It literally looks like the ship from City of Death from Doctor Who. Do you remember that episode?
I don't believe I've seen that. What?
One of the come on, Baker, the Ultimate Era. Yeah, it was actually the most watched Doctor Who episode of that era of all time.
What's with this anti-science monster? It went after the power plant and it left the church alone.
Jeez, Marion.
They're the religious aliens.
Well, it's building trees.
It proves it that's a Scientologist building. This is one of L. Ron Hubbard's ships.
Yep.
It's an environmentalist monster.
Yes, they're seriously environmentally conscious about
Sometimes
who
they build wind turbines.
invade.
If it had a... Oh, yes, you're right. It does place randomized structures in certain spots. I forgot that.
Nice.
No, it's not random. It's either like trees or wind turbines.
Okay, anyway.
Really,
So
trees attracts them, huh?
That was
No, that's what it makes.
SimCity 2000 that was actually
It's
released
attracted by pollution and it plants trees.
very early in 1993.
Cool. Okay, so what are we tackling next? So that was SimCity 2000.
Give me full power. But sir, dang it, I said full power.
All right, let's bring up the spreadsheet.
Oh my.
Oh God, not the spreadsheet. Ah, my eyes.
God.
Oh God, the burning. Ugh.
All right, hold on a second.
You're not on a 65-inch screen, dude.
I'll try to pull it in dark mode for you babies.
Thank you. Well, not just from me, for the audience at home. My God. You're going to run down people's phone batteries and burn out people's retinas.
Well,
they're never going to watch us.
Stuff you can just play on straight up Linux.
True, although I have had some dependency problems with some of the native Linux stuff, and the solution just seems to be like, just install the Windows version. Like Undertale.
Wait a minute.
That is messed up.
So you're suggesting that he has a Bazzite machine and a straight up Linux machine just so we can have two versions of Linux to play two different games on? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not doing that.
Well, that's what Leah's suggesting. It's like, you can just play that on straight up Linux.
Oh, no. I mean, the launcher. Yeah, hold on a second.
Bazzite is a flavor of Linux, right?
I know. So there's no reason to have two machines.
Bazzite is a custom distribution of Fedora that is distributed not as a virtual machine, but as an image. So my understanding is that like all the OS stuff is like in a read-only virtual volume.
Correct. You can't screw it up, which is a good thing about it.
And then your user space is kept totally separate from that. And there are two flavors of the distribution. The one that's called...
You cannot see me face palming right now.
Yeah. The one called Bazzite Deck is made to run on handhelds and media machines. So it's meant to mimic the Steam machine kind of experience, right? It's like a game.
The whole idea
like a console.
Is to have an unscrew-upable machine.
Yes.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
And then there's a
keyboard and go play
version.
around with your Linux distros anytime you want.
But you can on the Bazzite Deck version that launches into its gaming mode, you can still exit to desktop and have desktop applications and run like that and have an alternate launcher and do stuff like that. Although there are some apparent reasons for why it's bad to try to take the Deck distribution and make it boot into desktop mode. I don't even know why. There's some weirdness going on there as well. Okay. I will work on getting the list in dark mode a little bit later, but the next game on the list was in Steam, not in Heroic. So let's get into Steam.
No, because that was a good thing to wake up to, SimCity 2000, though, because that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any arcades on the Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness 3. I played the other two games. I never got the third one because they dropped the character creator that you made for the first two.
Yeah, the 3 and 4 are totally different. I had the first two. So the guys who did the Penny Arcade webcomic did a series of games that were kind of like old RPGs with turn-based combat. Oh, and this one is widescreen, so I'm going to go to the normal mode. I'll start the timer going when we're playing. I'll probably skip all of this.
The arcade.
Let me skip this? Okay, fine. And see if I get control to work.
gender swapped?
Yes. So this, I was surprised because this game came out in like 2012 or 2013, and so you've got the regular versions of the two characters, which is these are the in-comic representations of the two characters that don't look anything like the real people. A gender swap version of those same two characters, furry versions of those two characters, and undead versions of those two characters.
Ooh, I like the undead ones.
I like the undead too, so I think we're gonna go that way.
God spit on the windowsill, the wick of the world is still burning instead. When the god in triumph shouts, the god of the world goes out.
Starting development's detective agency is never especially clean, but then neither is its line of work. Souvenirs of past cases line the back wall, their stories waiting to be told. I'm gonna turn this music down
Including
just
agents
a skosh.
themselves.
Oh, yes.
Hungry. Which, that line hits differently with the undead version. It makes it sounds like you should be saying brains. Brains. Not now, Gabriel. We must stare at this phone. Man, you remember we used to do things that were awesome? Punching things, killing gods? Man, shit used to be wild. That was last week. Really? Yes. Startlingly, the phone in the Startling Development's detective agency begins to ring. Ah! Echo grabs the phone, begins to talk while Gabe jumps up and down. Yes, you don't say. To shreds, you say. Time passes in this way, grave nods interspersed with knowing grins. Tycho hangs up the phone. Was it a new case? 10 full minutes of silence. Why didn't you hang up? Didn't want to be rude. Moreover, this was no ordinary silence. That silence was dripping with meaning, and boiling with rich undercurrents of hidden context. And a hint, I think, of coriander. Anyway, there's some meaning and context up in this. Of this, we may be certain. We should bring a recording of it to my genius niece Anne Claire for analysis. You got a phone conversation of silence. You sure about this? Could just be a prank call. Absolutely certain with every taut fiber of my being. Maybe. Okay, so we now have control. I will now start the timer.
Yes, the
No, let's go with 10 minutes.
Right
We'll
now.
go with the 10 minutes. Okay, there we go.
I don't know why they need to look for brains. There's one in a jar right there.
You need more brains.
When you kill supernatural beings professionally, you start to end up with a lot of magical crap. This crap seems to congregate on this table. Phone isn't magical, however, it's just a regular phone. Yeah, brain or jar. Prior to the incident, Jim had tons of flesh. Loads and loads of it. Covered his bones completely. Those were good times. You know, with all the skin. Alright, I think we should just leave.
I think those two ate Jim.
Oh, is that what happened? While on
Well,
the new
they're
Arcadia
zombies.
map, you may only travel to unlock paths. Press the A button while on a node to enter new areas, trigger story sequences, shop, and more. As you progress through the story, you will unlock additional paths and even greater adventure. So we can only go here. Wonder what we would do without Anne Claire. Suffer, I suspect, inconsolably. No, for serious, we should be screwed on the real. Whenever we run into some shit, which, you know, kind of happens, it's always Anne Claire this, Anne Claire that. She basically runs your agency. We should call it the Startling Dev Anne Upments Detective Claire-gency. This is really hard. Come now, Gabriel. There have always been many, many instances when my keen intellect has been revealed the way forward. Oh yeah, name one. Well, like the Akaline Quandary. The who? That magical puzzly box thing. Doesn't count. Why not? I solved it. I just punched it till it broke. Yes, you punched it. Under my close supervision.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so that's opened up. Node. In a hurry? No worries. Hold the B button to run or the back button to toggle. Yes, okay, that's fine. Ayah! Gabe punches the wooden gate open. Ow. Splinters. I guess this is Claire Ann's house. Anne Claire, good on. Oh, actually, Lee, you want to read for Anne Claire?
Good uncle.
Ultra niece, how goes the battle?
Restless. After one has slain a god, one does develop a taste for it.
I knowest the sentiment. Talk like normal people.
Normal zombies.
Blackstar, do you want to read for Gabe?
Have I listened to a video to know what Gabe's voice is sounding like?
I don't know. I mean, if you watch any of the Penny Arcade Expo stuff.
Oh, it's literally been like 2 decades since I've played it. I will say that I would pick Gabe because I love his rendition. Actually, no, which one?
Tycho is the bald dude who always was kind of bald, and Gabe is the guy who kind of looks like the young small guy on the Plinkett channel. What's the Red Letter Media?
Red Letter Media. Well, see, the thing is, I remember one of their comics back in the day where one of them was talking about Counter-Strike, and he was literally listing all the things that I hated about it, and Tycho was like grabbing his face and his eyes were bleeding and his jaw was hitting the floor because, yeah, literally going against everything of what people love about Counter-Strike. So if I were to pick anybody, it would be Gabe, I believe.
Right,
yeah,
well,
I'm trying to remember the comic and
give it a shot. I fear my associate doth tire of our elocutions.
It is an adorable rage.
Arrgh.
Yes, like that.
Just give her your dumb tape.
Ah, yes. To the untrained ear, it sounds like nothing. It has no sound. But to the true eldritch enthusiast, it wallows in complexitas.
Are those like complexities or?
They're similar. And Claire accepts the recording, winding the raw tape into the mouth of an entirely custom Whoozawatsit. Removing what looks like a phone receiver made from an old bell, she places it to her ear for several long moments. Then...
Ah, you were right to be suspicious, Uncle. The phone call was made from Pelican Bay.
Indeed, but how? And Claire cranks a knob hard right. Pelican Harbor, of course, the vile boardwalk nightmare that was swarming with the Silent One's mimious minions fully 2 games ago. A mime must have called us, but why? I do remember that mimes were one of the enemy types in the first game, and like I think the boss enemy was like a giant mime.
I thought they were referring to the prison. What if it just was like a bird calling?
His eyes grow wide.
Like an evil bird.
Ooh, like me?
That is way ridiculous, unlike all the incredible things I say, which are smart. To Pelican Bay!
I shall accompany you, Uncle.
But your studies, your physical and psychological well-being, your parents made your safety my responsibility. That was their first mistake.
No, they didn't. They specifically said, stay away from our daughter, you good-for-nothing brahi.
That sounds more like it. I was paraphrasing.
In any case, they're not here, and I make my own decisions.
And Claire has forced herself into your group.
Of course. See?
Ouch.
With clarity, child. And Claire has entrusted you with a duplicator. With this thoroughly implausible device, items you use in one battle will regenerate by the next fight. We didn't really need an in-game explanation for why items are not consumables.
Yeah, but
okay.
It's there for that exact reason.
Yeah. The item duplicator only allows you to use a potion to heal and revive an ally once per battle, but by finding or purchasing upgrades, you can use items multiple times in the same battle, improve their effects, or unlock new items. Pelican Bay has been unlocked on your map. Just all the way.
Okay, hold on for the dialogue because I need Triscuits.
Okay. Press the Y button, open the main menu.
I don't want to chew at the internet.
Game can be saved. Okay.
All right, the internet exists.
Oh yeah, and I remember robots were also enemies. Like the robots that appeared in their comic were also enemies in the games. Boardwalk has seen better days. It is ramshackle for real. It looks in danger of being reclaimed by the sea. Black Star's not back yet, so I'll do Gabe. Man, I thought this place was a shithole.
I thought this place was a shithole before.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still gone.
I am. I'm chewing.
Gabriel remembers Anne Claire, looks around nervously.
I mean poop hole.
Gabe approaches the entrance to the park, desperate for a change in topic. He spies a sequence of strange markings and seizes the opportunity.
Oh, what is this strange magical writing? Wow, it's so crazy.
It may be the Silent One's ancient language. I will attempt to translate. To enter yon park, please insert 20 blue tokens, 30 green tokens, 40 red tokens, and 2,000 rainbow tokens. One random token may be acquired from each successfully won carnival game.
My God, it sounds like a Destiny game.
I hope this isn't actual game mechanic, because I ain't doing any of that.
Well, I'm sure you could cheat him in.
No, I think it's a joke.
I hope so. No way, sign. I'm going home.
And Claire stifles a laugh. Pay no heed to my niece, Gabriel. She's having a bit of fun at your expense. The script actually says, kill every non-believer.
Phew. Okay, I was worried there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not microtransactions, it's murder.
Yeah, seriously. All these games are for murdering and taking people's stuff.
Many but not all of your abilities in battle require MP to use. Your characters will gain one MP every turn. MP is not carried over from one fight to the next. Do not be afraid to use them. Enemies don't need MP. Do not underestimate them. Enemies get more powerful with each turn, so defeat them before it's too late. Okay, let's at least get one battle in before we give up on this game. We've only got 1 minute left. Oh yeah, and I remember this robot. This robot was called the Fruit Fucker. It was an anthropomorphized.
No. Oh, I remember that.
Yes, it was an anthropomorphized juicer, and it's got like the slot. So like basically, the idea was that like the little robot would pull this slot up to the fruit and insert it, and that was how it juiced. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Gross.
Think the things that are
please
lodged in my
explain to me
brain. Man.
Why Annie? Well, we've also wasted 15 seconds on that. Why does Annie have more hit points than the rest of us? Why do I have the least?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, she's supposed to like.
She still has her flesh on her bones.
No, I mean,
yeah, but still.
Did I increase the difficulty by choosing the zombie characters?
Probably.
If these robots talk, can I please not voice them?
I don't think they do, or they may have their own camps. All right. So I'm not gonna put any
effort into this.
Strong heal.
Well, at least you didn't say we're the fun uncle, so
item.
I guess there's that.
Let's just all do an attack.
Deca says in all games she's basically the true protagonist. Oh, these guys are pushovers.
Totally fine
okay.
with.
I feel better.
Victory. All enemies defeated. All allies regain full HP. You gain 3 XP and $6.
I think John made a game like this.
Just as time ran out. Okay.
John, what was the old school Japanesey game that you showed me way back when? It was just like these turn-based combats.
Anyway, we get the idea.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's Japanesey turn-based combat.
And I think a lot of these games don't even have there isn't any way to quit.
Like a quit?
Yeah.
I guess you'll just have to crash it.
Like there's save load.
Well, just save the game and maybe you can quit after you save it. Maybe it won't leave and then. Oh, there's a stop button.
Yeah. Let me do a save.
I would save it first. Oh, there's one of those dead mimes. We're going to play it forever and ever.
Okay, what's the next one in Steam or GOG? Gotta check the list. I won't put the list on screen. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're staying in Steam.
I am sure I don't know.
Did we win?
Yes, because the real game is the friends you made along the way.
Yes.
And their car collections.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no.
I love Vaporous Plays, but the concept of playing it through an emulator is just
I like this game too, but I wish there was a cheat where you could just not get demerited because there's such a good story and I have such a bad eye for detail.
We don't have any peppers.
But I do love Return of the Obra Dinn. Good God, do I love that game.
Really?
I don't think I
spent
have
a lot
that.
of time when I was recovering from in the hospital playing this game. Just like something to get me through.
I remember joking about this a couple weeks ago, and it was just a joke. Oh my God, he's actually playing it. Yeah, Butters.
Congratulations! The October labor lottery is complete. Your name was pulled.
I
Pulled
get it
from
back?
what?
For immediate placement, report to the Ministry of Admission at Dresden border checkpoint.
I don't want to go there. I have to stand in line for my beats.
Will be provided for you and your family in East Dresden. Expect a Class 8 dwelling.
Oh,
Glory to Arstotzka.
All
Glory
glory is fleeting.
I am head of KGB. I have my beats delivered.
We're getting a lot
I
of
hope you don't mind me
newspapers in our
jumping in
games.
I know, right? That seemed to be like the default information vehicle for a lot of these old school type stuff. It's really funny.
And the graphics aren't too far off from 2000 either.
Tech is this.
I love those
there were a
little
couple of
stories
endings
in
to this
this
game. We won't be seeing any of them. Yeah,
No.
the play for this is like how long? It's massive.
Oh yeah, this is there's a lot to this game, and the
Okay. Welcome
You know
to
what I
border
want?
position. Stamp passport entry visa. Return documents to enter it. Entries to Arstotzkan citizens only. Deny all foreigners. Okay, so like
Deny
basically
all foreigners.
visas don't
No,
exist.
we
Pay
must
attention
get on
to
board.
nationality. And this is just telling you what the parts of the screen are.
yeah, like the war just ended. Like they're just letting people home.
I must get in. I must get worldwide rights to Tetris.
Oh, I think the game's being cropped.
Oh, yeah. Is
I'll
it
go
widescreen?
to
Yeah.
the full screen. Okay, there we go.
Go to full screen.
Okay, so he's from Arstotzka, which means he gets in.
Gesundheit. How can men with mustache be born in 84?
I do love the physicality of moving the objects around the screen. I just think
Yes.
it's really cool.
A really great game for touchscreen.
You must push with mouse.
RB.
Gesundheit.
Checkpoint is
This
small.
chick
Have
quite
any
smaller than
peppers?
I expected.
Okay, this doesn't seems to tell me anything. It certainly doesn't seem to indicate this person's from
the issuing
Arstotzka.
country is
Yeah. Yep. So that's a big no.
Yeah.
Arstotzkans only.
Aww.
I waited in this damn line for 8 hours. Hope it was worth it. Republia. Nope. Same deal. Not being Arstotzkans. That's a capital offense in this country.
This our current status is you cannot come in.
Unbelievable. Go to hell.
You first.
So we will.
Well, I think we're already there.
If not, we're definitely on the way down.
Arstotzka, okay.
But wait, is she really who she says she is? Does photo match face?
Glory to Arstotzka. It was a mistake to open this checkpoint. Oh, are you just gonna... Are you...
Wow.
Yep, literally just got in line to complain.
Well, at least he didn't get in line to throw a grenade, because that's one of the other options.
True.
Paradisina? Wait.
Arstotzka.
Is that?
No,
Oh,
Oh,
it says
that's
Arstotzka
Arstotzka,
here, but
yeah.
the issuing company is not. Oh, yeah, so damn,
it's
good
different.
catch.
She's got
Thank
different
you.
hair. She's got different hair.
No, that's that was a good one.
Oh, dang it.
Yep.
Okay, so that should have been okay because it said Arstotzka. The issuing location was not the country; it was something else.
That was the city. That was the issuing
Oh,
city.
okay,
issuing city,
All
all right.
All right, I'm calling this one. No.
Yeah, that's a no because it's
not-
Republia.
That happens later, Jail. You're
I know
jumping
it
ahead.
happens later, but I just jumped ahead.
Yeah, which means that you no.
Okay, so we got to demerit.
No cheating.
You don't use the rules from later in the game, in the earlier in the game.
I wasn't. Oh, never mind.
Some of these checkpoint of success. Okay, we only screwed up once.
What's this and the Wii crap?
It is.
Well, I was good to let her in.
To use the later rules.
I didn't tell you not to let her in. I just said her hair was
From
different.
today, foreigners with a valid passport are permitted. Okay, so this is passports from anywhere, but there aren't visas. Now we need to look for discrepancies. So we need to start looking for, does the picture match the person, that kind of thing.
Right.
What I do find hysterical is that right now I've actually almost finished watching all of the original Mission Impossible series from the 60s and 70s. And a lot of the early episodes are all, Cold War epic things just like this.
You only need to do that if there's a discrepancy.
Oh, but I look at the hairdo as a discrepancy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's probably going to be happening, isn't it?
But it doesn't seem to say that is a discrepancy, so I guess it's okay.
He does have the same ugly mouth.
I guess. Well, let's see if we're right.
But I don't think it said,
Good Lorian, that's right. What's it?
Is Glorian in Cat
Yes,
X?
it is.
Well, I don't think we even have. Do we have the? What do we have in the book? Regional map.
Oh, it's expired. The date's off.
Oh, right. Where's today's date? Today's Dort.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't actually need to do that.
Oh no, I don't.
You can just deny it.
Oh, okay.
The inspection necessity comes later. Okay, Gloria. Wait a minute.
Does this have the capitals in it, or is?
It does. If you flip further, through the book.
Oops, sorry.
You have to drag it out of the way of the button. And eventually, like you'll have memorized that that.
Okay, it says here, Glorian, but this says issuing city true Glorian.
Exactly. So it's not. It's a fair forgery.
So he must be shot.
I do not understand.
Sometimes there's a reasonable explanation, but for something like that, there isn't.
Okay, East Greston and Arstotzka.
Oh no, you're in West Greston. East Greston is Kolchakya. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that seems valid.
I have East and West mixed up.
Now, what happens if you just deny everyone just because?
You'll get citations. Like
you'll get fined for that.
Wow.
So we're okay here, right?
Yeah, we're okay. I think.
Yeah, I think
as far
so.
as I can figure, but you never know.
Well, check the date.
It's fine.
All right. Finally. Wow, you have quite a line. Does that ever get any shorter?
No.
No.
Oh, what's her face is back?
By hand in import.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. Expires 11/21. Oh, it's expired then, right?
Oh
Yep.
yes. No. It's 1883.
No. It's
83. You're good. Approve.
Oh,
okay.
we're still in 82. Okay.
The date structure is different in
it's
glorious
in
country.
Foreign, yeah, it goes year, month, day, which technically actually makes more sense. I never understood why we didn't do it that way, but then again, we still don't use centimeters.
Oh, so you've run out the clock. So normally the day would end, but something special is going to happen, which is so it's going to let you.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the somebody saying, "Come up and see me sometime."
That looks good. Oh yeah, these guys are always good. The people with the pink face. They always have their papers in order. Pretty sure.
East Grestin, Arstotzka expires in 84. Oh. No, we got the... somebody's trying to jump the line and they're going to get shot.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, geez.
Well, it did clear up the line. I mean, day was cut short by a terrorist attack. Applicants entering after 6 p.m. are unpaid. Progress is saved at the start of each day. So we had $10 left over. We got salary, $5 for each person we processed, and then took out rent and heat. So we're actually down $5 on the day.
Yep, and you did not have enough money for food.
No,
we are poor boy from poor family.
Okay, and the timer's up. So that is Papers, Please. I mean, that's an excellent game.
We don't have any papers.
There is so much more to that game. I love it.
Where is the nudity? I want nudity to maximum. Maximum nudity.
I'm just wondering if the uncle, mother-in-law, and the wife do anything for work.
Hey now, maybe they work together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, if it weren't for those kind of requirements, I would be in Canada right now.
Okay.
Okay, so we actually got to play Peppers, Please. That's so much fun.
Yes, we have asked for the papers.
I just wish you could, after you deny them, you could also get a job on the firing squad and shooting the spies, because that could be fun.
No, I think they kind of intentionally left that out.
No, that's in there.
Oh, is it? I think I ever got that far.
You can shoot. You get. Yeah, there's more to that.
Nice. Let's get to that part.
Okay, this is a point-and-click adventure called Primordia. It came out in 2012. And this is by Wadjet Eye Games. It's there are a couple of studios that just churn out like a huge number of classic point-and-click style adventure games. I'll set the timer on this as soon as I get control.
I thought you had control.
Get control. I keep eating
I got control the Ultimate Edition.
Creepy floating robot.
Ooh, we got voiceovers.
Or friendly floating robot.
And one more piece of the unique is operational.
I'm going to boost the volume here a little bit. Okay.
I feel so boosted.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right? That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
My God, more engineers.
Which way is is engineering down the hatch, or? I guess. I assume. Okay, I have control now, so let's start the timer.
I guess going down the hatch was just too obscene for this game's release.
Going down.
Hatch, console.
We need to get to engineering.
Yeah, but where's engineering? This looks like a bedroom. Hatch. Okay, so hatch is not a specific thing. It's just any door.
I assume this is a spaceship.
I don't know. It does look kind of technical.
Or like a snot ship. Goodness.
Well, it's just that they chose hatch as opposed to door or passage.
Oh yeah,
or,
true. It's some kind of vehicle anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
that doesn't
just
look
landed,
friendly.
crashed, or buried.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, the friendly guy's called
Friendly.
Crispin.
Laser person.
Who are you and what do you want?
Hey, who
Oh,
doesn't?
the poor thing needs
I
batteries.
think he wants the power core, boss.
That would be bad.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Oh, it is a ship. See? Forfeit.
Oh,
I don't think
That's
he's
not
too
very
keen on
nice.
Private property.
Get away
I don't think
from
this
the
is
power
private
core.
property. I think this is personal property.
Here, let's see. Is there enough of the screen that's not being cropped? Yeah, I think we can get away with this.
Zombies. Forfeit. Yum, yum.
Oh.
Oh. Am I dead? Have I lost the
yep.
game already?
I think you did. Yeah.
Wow, that was quick.
Is this a Sierra game?
Oh, no. We would know when the game was unbeatable at the very end for missing a newspaper at the
Oh
start.
no, he took the water chip. I mean, the power core.
You must feed sandwich to dog.
I mean, he took Sean.
Oh god, no.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Oh,
Oh, life-giving butter, nectar of the gods. Ram can feel strength and vitality flowing through him.
what happened?
Did you just say life-giving butter? What?
Water.
Nectar.
Oh,
Giving
water.
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder. Again.
I
And
did
then
literally.
he left
Well, actually, no, I
without
have not
power
rolled out of bed. I am still in bed.
Deca says you joke, Blackstar, but you're actually kind of close.
core. Yep.
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for
Ooh.
one and all.
Don't believe everything you
energy,
hear.
that's quite simple.
Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
Yeah, let's stop yakking about it and get those hamsters in the wheels.
Your man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Oh, okay.
This robot on robot passive aggressive violence.
Hey, it's just like Star Wars.
Okay, tailwing,
Pretty
turbine,
much.
robot.
Hmm.
I can't pick that up. I can't.
And this
move
looks like
without some-
tattooing after Jabba flushed.
It does, right?
Okay, so where is the emergency generator is the question. Oh, there it is. Socket.
Deca says he's
Switch.
right not to trust Metropole.
Spark plug.
Yeah, anybody selling free energy,
Did you just
time to
shove the
worry.
conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
What is conductive putty a euphemism for?
No wonder the generator isn't working.
Okay, so we need a
At least
spark
the
plug.
putty's still good.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't know how many times
There's
on my
supposed to
electric
be a
bicycle I've been
power-bearing
asked,
conduit
but
between
what if
this
you put a
socket and
wind
the ship,
turbine on
but I
it?
never got around to putting one together.
This place doesn't look
That's
really.
always the joke.
Do people think that that's going to be perpetual motion or something?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't understand thermodynamics.
Well, it's the same thing on boats. It's like if you're sitting on a boat and you're blowing at the sails, is that infinite power for goat? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
people
motion
don't get how that
rotating.
works.
The motion caused by the wind, by the resistance of the air to your motion, is supposed to be enough to power the
Oh,
motion. Like that doesn't.
No,
Yes.
they don't get
Now
that
who's the
far.
procrastinator?
Hey, they were screaming matches over could you fly an airplane if the airplane was on a
Sturdy.
conveyor belt that was going at the same speed as you're trying to take off, and people could not understand yes, the plane is still going to take off because it's not attached to the ground. It's being thrusted by the airfoils of the propeller, and people could not wrap their brains around it. They had screaming matches online about how it's impossible for a plane to take off when it's on a conveyor belt. It's like physically not possible. They talked to actual pilots, and the pilots said, no, it's not going to take off. You're just going to stand still. And they're like, no, that's not how that works. Wow, Deca says we're not even going to complete 1% of this in 10 minutes.
The hatch is unresponsive.
Oh no, my hatch is unresponsive.
What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there?
Tell the floating robot to go get him.
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
Go get me the lantern.
I'll keep that in mind. What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there?
The Benjamin, the tower. What was I thinking? All right.
Are you incapable of climbing?
I guess. I mean, I climbed up this ladder.
My God.
Can I just...
Well, you know, I will say that the color palette and our total unfamiliarity with the game is probably not helping.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting there to actually be, but it's like there seems to be enough area differences and things that he could latch onto and climb up to get up there, but
maybe we need
for
something
game
long to
mechanic-wise.
reach it, like a pole or something.
Or cables or... Oh, there's dripping oil down over there. Do we need that?
I think we need a container. He was like, we just can't scoop it up. And then, like, the stuff I have, it was like, I don't want to get that dirty.
Apparently, building a giant
I'd like some mixed flowers for my eunuch.
Yeah, that's not the best name for that.
Okay, is there another exit out of here? Oh, data pouch. I left something on the ground.
I must have dropped
How
the data pouch.
dare you?
Must fix unique.
Memory got wiped.
Oh, it's a Pip-Boy.
Easy enough to have
Ooh,
the
a
good old
flip-up
piles
Pip-Boy.
coordinates back in, though.
Junk.
Must not touch junk.
Don't we need to get like the spark plugs and the putties and the cables and everything all together for that thing to run?
Worth salvaging.
Data pouch is such a cute name.
Is it? I don't know.
I think so. I mean, you've got all these, data pads or,
Deca says their equivalent of, quote, shit is, quote, blue screen of death.
Yeah, it's BSOD. B''SOD. It's BSOD. Two conduits.
no wonder the
cable.
civilization collapsed. They're still using Windows.
They're using FreeBSD.
No, that would be a kernel
Hey,
panic.
I have an idea. Why don't we go to the junk pile so you can look for some spare parts?
That sounds
I
like
like
a good
that
idea. Can we do that?
Hostile.
Which way is the junkyard? I would totally
I've
do
never had
that.
a Linux kernel panic. I've had kernel panics on Mac OS, but never Linux.
The gray curtain that comes down before giving you a box in multiple languages.
I haven't
Was it
seen
gray
a
now?
kernel
It was
panic
black
since
when I.
OS 9. Narc, have you seen a kernel panic in 10?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if you Hackintosh, it's not that hard to create that.
No, I mean in a straight up regular Mac.
Oh yeah, I used to get them all the time.
Ah, here we go.
On
Junkyard.
what?
On like
I can't see anything to
I
do
mean
with
the.
it.
Yeah, I never had a Mac that was used later than 10.4.
There's nothing worth bothering with.
So on a PPC or on an Intel?
Yeah, PPC.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, boss, what about trying to open that
but even then,
lockbox
I don't think I ever had one.
Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
I had a Mac. I had a screensaver that simulated a kernel panic.
I had the iBook
Still
G4
Looks like some
for
kind
a
of
while.
lockbox.
That was the one where if you got it too hot, the GPU would desolder from the motherboard.
How would that even
well,
work?
that's why you set the fan speed higher than default.
No, this was a bit of a problem with this particular machine.
So I don't have any equivalent of a lockpick.
Right,
Even though the GPU desoldered from the motherboard, you could still keep it running if you just kind of pressed on the bottom.
Piece of Gordium conduit.
I vaguely remember you doing that back in the day. You had some weird sandwich thing and trying to cool it.
I picked it clean years ago.
Yeah, you had the case off and you had some things resting on top of it, and you said that if you held it at a certain position in a certain way, it would work correctly. And you trying to explain this just absolutely blew my mind that there was this kind of a janky setup.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
We're at time. I mean, this game developer is pretty
really
well thought of by
interesting.
people who like this stuff. It's very atmospheric. I do like the art style. I think it's a tough.
I like the voices. I like the voice dialogue for everything. So
yeah, I think it's also a tough road to hoe to tell an adventure game to hit the ground running in 10 minutes. But you know,
oh yeah, there's no way. I mean, this is literally like,
yakking.
hey, well, yeah, we're yakking over it. But as far as the game design and story interest, I'm terribly curious. So I could see us going back to this at some point.
Yeah.
But I mean, like most point and clicker adventures game, they want to suck you in for a long time. I mean, that's the
Blackstar. Here's
attraction.
this one. It's almost Primordia. We got concentration in methane crystals. I'm checking on the ordnance now. Rock lava base. Deep cold, well below the line.
oh my.
Walking distance.
X3?
I volunteer for the first mission. Yeah,
that figures. You too, Lambert.
Yeah, so this is clearly a Windows game that's running in Proton.
Deca says I wouldn't be able to keep watching because I couldn't stop myself from backseat gaming. That's what we love about you, though, Deca.
Oh yeah, that would have been fine. I don't think we need to do a no spoiler run of this stuff.
Oh no, I mean, how old is this game?
This one, the last one, and this one are both from 2013.
Yeah, so I mean, that's in the golden age of gaming.
Is this a crash?
I think so. The static just froze.
Yeah, but is it ambiance? Is it moody? No, I think it died. You killed it. Oh, X3 is our first crash. So if anybody picked X3 in the pool, congratulations. You've won the pot. X3 is our first Bazzite crash. Without any clear indicator. Repository error. Termination of this application will close all of its windows. Any unsaved data will be lost.
So I guess Bazzite imports Windows crashes as well as.
Well, the funny thing, Narc was talking that apparently the way around a lot of the dependency issues with the native Linux versions is to just simply install the Windows one.
Yeah.
So technically, those are more successful in playing.
Yeah. So specifically, Undertale is a 32-bit application both under Windows and Linux. Under Linux, it requires 32-bit versions of certain libraries in order to run. And these are either not getting put in the right place, or their files aren't getting the right permissions on them, or they're not at the right paths, or they're not the right versions, because it's trying to load a 32-bit library that's not available. Whatever it is. So people just say,
Linux.
Solve that by installing the Windows version and emulating it in Proton. Or I think Proton's not really an emulator, but whatever it's doing. Now, it also looks like I'm unable to activate this window option to do this.
But yeah, that's the exact problem that I was having trying to open the map editor for Marathon with the last series.
Okay, and I'll make a note here that that was a crash. And I don't think because this was done through Steam, that I don't think it gave me an option for what version to install. I think it just decides that. Okay,
Steam.
Next game.
Curse you, Steam. Dungeon key. Oh, hi, Mochi. Come here, okay.
So this is 97. A lot of these games are Bullfrog games. Like quite a few of them.
Oh, kitty. Yes, you're good. There's a crowd.
From newspapers to rain.
Abbott's looking with rapt attention.
Here come the electric guitars. Oh yeah, this is definitely 90s.
This makes me want to fire up Total Distortion.
What's Total Distortion?
That you got to see Total Distortion one of these days.
Wow, this reminds me of the old MIT animations for Grinning Evil Death. So what do you think these animations were in? Like early Poser or?
I have no idea.
Definitely looks a lot like Total Distortion. I wonder if there's the same artist working on this as that.
Dingling Keeper? Dungeon Keeper.
Keeper. This one's a keeper.
Oh, and this was great because they give you the icon for a CD to tell you it's loading.
CD, yeah. This is definitely a CD-ROM, the cutting edge of gaming technology.
New game.
Ever Smile. Set in the realm of joy, the people of Eversmile are plagued only by aching facial muscles, and not anthrax as we had hoped. Eversmile is a disgusting land of good humor and polite frivolity.
Wow, I love Discount Vincent Price.
First thing a keeper needs is somewhere to keep gold. It's mined out of the rock by imps. To create a treasure room, select the treasure room icon from the room panel and fill an empty area. Okay.
Interface. Can you zoom out, or is this as?
Okay, I think I did that. Is that correct? Yeah, so this is basically a strategy game where you're like a dungeon, you run the dungeon, you design the dungeon, and adventurers come in to try to kill the monsters you place.
And you and your imp horde are mining away trying to get all the gold.
Yes. No.
Oh, Deca says, yeah, X3 had already been replaced by X4, though most of the games of its type, people who had loved it hated moving on to X4.
Use the cursor key, see the air.
That, and of course, story reasons. See, I don't know anything about X3 or X4. It's all new to me. But this is weird. Now, what system was this on?
I honestly have no idea. So this came out in 97. This is done by, like the same company that did Populous.
So like this is PlayStation maybe? Or was this PC only?
I think this would have been PC.
Okay. Because it has a mouse and a cursor and whatnot, so yeah, I guess PlayStation or whatnot would be weird.
Research panel, workshop panel, creature panel. Possess creature.
Ooh, we can possess creatures? Neat.
Yeah, so like this is a portal where I think adventurers come into your dungeon. And I think I've failed to do the first thing, which is place the treasure room.
Oh, so in other words, you place where you want to guide them all to. So, well, you don't want to make it easy for them. You want to make it as hard as possible, I would assume. So you want to bury it as deep and as difficult and as far away from where they spawn in, I would assume. And then you want to put traps and other nasty things in the way.
I thought at some point it would tell me like, okay, enough treasure room, now do something else.
Apparently not.
And it has.
Well, wait a minute, or maybe you have to do it in multiple steps.
I'm pretty sure like I need to dig tunnels and make more rooms and stuff. But
yes.
None of that's unlocked yet.
Oh, money available. Maybe you have to spend your resources.
Sell room. Okay, all right. So you can undo a room. So I can undo these things where I assigned that to be a treasure room. Yeah, I just thought I'd have more stuff to do in here, some more tools available.
Cranium internal.
Okay, so I can possess the creature. Now I'm possessing the creature. I have no idea what the controls are for this. Can't. Okay, I can turn her around with the mouse and move him. Hey, little guy. Guess this is the treasure room? Don't know how to make anything else happen. Flee?
Run away.
Defensive computer assistant.
What do you got to say as a computer to be defensive?
I don't know.
Don't you touch my keyboard.
Okay, so I think adventurers are now digging towards. You should build a treasure room first. I'm pretty sure I had already done that, I thought.
You know, you
Select
really should have built the treasure room first.
And left click the tiles in the area to the west of your dungeon heart. Oh, it wanted me to do it in a particular place.
Of course. Remember the good old days when games didn't hold your hand?
You have tunneled into a new area.
Have I?
Oh, how do we know this voice actor?
Okay, I'm pretty sure all I did was hitting this basically had the computer auto do some stuff, so it's now basically playing itself.
Even better, we get to watch it all.
Mosquito adventurers.
Yeah, it wanted me to do it west of the dungeon heart, which I guess is pretty much where I put it.
There's probably some.
Like you must address.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
it's
probably
clearly
some strategic reason.
It's clearly treating it as a treasure room. These monsters are collecting treasure and piling it up here.
Yep. Here comes the adventurers. If those are the glowing dots, I think they are.
Yeah, so now the monsters that are down here will fight people who come in. Expertly done. Press the right mouse button to turn the pointer back into the hand of evil.
What did you do expertly?
I
You
do
need to
not
build a
know.
lair for your creatures.
Ooh.
Okay, so now I need to build a lair. Yeah, I think I turned on like autoplay. Defensive computer assistant constructs your dungeon but does not attack the enemy. Okay.
Ah, so we have to do that.
Yeah.
And you sure there's no zoom out option, right? So you can get a wider view?
You need to build a lair for your creatures.
And a pool.
And I've
an
got
apartment
the
building.
icon for lair, and it's selecting this, and it's saying no, it can't because that's a treasure room. I guess.
You probably click treasure room like 20 times.
Okay.
Make sure this one has a pool
Your
hall.
creatures need a bigger lair.
Okay.
Damn, you must have tons of creatures.
Your first minion has arrived. It is a giant fly. It can spit corrosive vomit at your enemies and swings and grant the hideous insect the speed to intercept the most nimble trespassers.
Neat. So go sick 'em. Yeah, you have a glowing egg icon over there, and
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Where's the fly? I want to see if I can.
I love the fact that we can be the evils, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and there was a sequel
That's
to this too,
awesome.
which I think I also have.
I mean, when was the last time did you get a chance to be the bad guys?
Anytime you play Fallout, that's pretty much always
Or
on the
Destiny.
table.
Pretty much anytime I play a TTRPG.
Yeah, but I mean evil.
Baldur's
true,
Gate 3 has some pretty evil shenanigans.
Oh, that's true.
Usually I'm the one who betrays the party in some way. But I'm not like the actual evil.
Okay, so it's interesting. I tell you what, why don't we take a break and we'll come back and we'll move on to the next thing. Yeah, this is interesting.
Okay.
This again is the era of gaming when there were manuals, so probably they're not expecting you to do this and know what you're supposed to do. It's just
we're
not
going
like that.
blind, cold, raw. We're seriously doing this as quick and as dirty as humanly possible. So
From the era where people had free time.
I know. Well, the whole idea of gaming was actually committing time to it, getting in a world, getting in a universe, and getting used to everything, of figuring it out as opposed to being told what to do.
Yeah, I remember with SimCity 2000, I didn't just have the manual, I had like the companion books.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a different view type.
Back when consulting the Book of Armaments was an actual book.
I think I like this view better.
Well, see, that's just it. Yeah, I figured you would have some options, but it's just like to get a better view of the place. I figured it must be some zoom out options. But yeah, save your progress over here. We may want to come back to this.
Game saved.
Okay.
I love the voice, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Let's see, is that the voice actor for this is Richard Ridings.
You earn your paycheck for that week, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up the people responsible for this, and there was no cross or with Total Distortion, but definitely the same vibe.
All right, neat.
They needed to dig a bigger layer.
All right, let's take a quick break and we'll come back with some more games from the backlog.
See you soon.
All right, we're back, and I'm gonna move on to the next game. Got a lot of games that purchased around this time that were Bullfrog games, and I'm gonna skip over some of them just because I don't want to do like multiple games in the same series all at once. You know, I just want to get a taste.
Or the same publisher. You'll get the similar aesthetic.
And Populous, for instance, is a really good game, but I experienced that on the
SimCity.
Yeah, I experienced it on the Amiga. I think I would probably want to do an emulation of the Amiga version.
Right.
But one that I had never played was this game, which was Magic Carpet 2, The Netherworlds, which it says is a shooter. I guess I should have been reading the descriptions up to now. It says, after restoring balance and order to the shattered realms in Magic Carpet, you retired to live a peaceful life content with the knowledge that you have saved your people. Your idyll won't remain peaceful for long, however, as Visaluth, the Dark One, emerges from the Netherworld. The Netherworld is a place where demons and lost souls dwell, and the Master Demon has grown powerful enough to bridge the great gulf between life and death. The Dark One and his minions threaten the world of men, and it is up to you, under the guidance of your old master, Kafkar, to once again take up the wizard's mantle. Prepare to ride the magic carpet into terror and danger and emerge victorious.
Sounds painful.
I see a demon theme through a lot of these, though. Hey, anybody play that Baldur's Gate?
Just the third one.
I've still not
this is a
played
Bullfrog game.
This is, but it's not the same genre as the other two, so I figured it's okay. But again, the next 5 games in the list.
Demons?
When you're a wizard trapped in the Netherworlds, and its demon overlord discovers which dimension you've just come from, you have good reason to wonder how long that dimension has left before said demon transforms it into an ornament for his throne room.
I am hungry,
There's that one lightning effect.
and I smell the fear of mortal men.
Then you remember that promising apprentice introduced to the Eldritch arts.
Phew, I'm safe in here.
No.
No, you're not safe in here?
Hard to tell from that expression.
Obi-Wan, is it you?
Master? I see you have met your new neighbor, Visaluth, Demon Lord of the Netherworld.
Oh no, he threw the title screen at us.
Well, I was wondering, if he nukes the town, we're not going to get very far in this game.
Oh, weird menu.
I want to figure out what animation stuff and graphical packages that they're doing, because this era has very, very similar, styles and components. You can always tell, Photoshop stuff of a certain year or video games of a certain year. They all have a certain aesthetic. And I'm trying to remember what they would have used for the animations and the character designs and stuff.
It looks like they did this in MS Paint.
Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's just the type of skulls and the animation motion and the textures and the lighting. It all looks very, very familiar of the era, but I can't remember what tools these were.
Map, screen, enter. I would not have associated that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. So what? Up, down, left, right, enter, control, alt.
Right shift.
I guess this isn't a WASD game.
Your first destination is the ancient city of Juar.
Ooh, I like the little random animations on the map.
What is this? What are we playing here?
Magic Carpet
2.
Fly towards my
Electric
beacon.
Boogaloo.
For all that, they couldn't pack in a Magic Carpet 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's literally we're on a magic carpet.
Yep.
Follow the path to the foot of the spire. There you will find a spell jar.
Whoa. Okay.
I gotta say, the voiceover stuff is top notch.
Also, I think I think because this is running in DOSBox, I think it's running too fast.
Guard a spell jar.
Oh, it could be.
Like, I don't know if I can stop.
I'm too optimal. No.
Awesome spell.
Something is shooting arrows at you.
Press control for spell menu.
Press control for a spell menu. I don't think we should be doing spells while we're flying. Honk. 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 This must be terribly difficult. Is there not a pause button?
No, there just also doesn't seem to be a way to go slower.
Is this the type of game where they had to make objects like buildings with triangles instead of squares? Why the texture?
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. You have to pick up the balls?
I guess so.
Possess
Who's
this
still
mana.
shooting me? Who is still shooting me?
I think everything is shooting at you.
Castle you can and fill it with mana.
Wait. That Oh wow. So you have to select a separate spell and then aim at the things on the ground to collect them.
So it's like a VCR where you have to hit stop, then rewind.
That doesn't.
Oh, and I can't go slower than this, but I can go faster.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Okay.
Oh, what was that game with the little ship that you would fly in and out of little planets with? It was popular around this time. What was it called? It's on the tip of my tongue.
You mean the one we played?
Like Fury 3 or...
The one we played was Star Glider 2.
No, there was
Terminal Velocity on the Mac I played.
Escape Velocity?
No, not Escape Velocity. That is not a 3D game. Bullshit.
What has 3D modeled, right? The little ship.
It's not the same thing.
Use a castle.
Question Deca asks, Descent?
Yes, Descent. See, Deca knows all. I should have just asked Deca.
Interplay title. Very classic.
Cannot build castles close to walls. Press return.
If I
for
ever make an
large
AI assistant, I'm going to call him Question Deca.
Even though this is very 3D plane, it's still very 2D plane, given that there's solid ground. Whereas Descent, you could be spinning and going all kinds of directions.
Well, Narc was doing that for a while, and the motion and the style of everything it reminded me of that. Yeah, see, every time he flying around and stuff like this, it reminded me, wow, it's really kind of like a Descent level.
Use fireball to destroy target. I mean, I get that, but where am I supposed to build a castle, I guess?
And how can I build a castle while I'm flying on a magic carpet?
I am so lost.
This is your life.
This is your
Use
life.
a castle spell to build a safe haven.
Destroy this for its mana. Possession spell to possess mana. Press O to show object. There are pro players at this who are crying right now watching our gameplay. I like the music though.
Can I build castle close to walls?
Who's raising all these pillars?
I don't know.
The
That
bad
just
guys
seems
are
to keep
apparently. They're
happening.
running around causing these things, and I have a feeling they're problematic to our goals.
Okay, I guess I made a castle. Return to castle.
Return to castle and recast
Says this
something.
building?
What is that?
I'm
Your current objective is to
confused.
collect mana.
Current size of castle.
Mana is held by balloons. I do love, like, it just seems to basically say, yeah, we're going to rotate through all of our tooltips until you get it, you idiot.
Oh, so much for the hand holding.
Yeah, okay, well.
You are here.
Abandoned level? Yeah, okay.
This is the first game I have ever seen where it flashed, you are here.
Your first destination is the ancient city of Joao.
Gesundheit. I did like the little sea monster popping up. That was cute.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
It was definitely different. I think probably with a tutorial, we could probably do a lot better with it. But coming in raw like this, it's like
Okay, so I'm gonna skip
experience.
over. So that was Magic Carpet 2. That's also by Bullfrog from 1995.
Okay,
I'm gonna skip
no more
the
Bullfrogs.
next couple on my list because they're also Bullfrogs, also from around the end of the year. And so
no more Bullfrogs.
The next one is something else.
You were bullfrogged out.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, there's a very similarness to a lot of them because they were all made in the 90s, all by the same people, all with the same voiceovers, using the same tool, so they have a very similar look.
Endless space. And it's got a book?
Apparently.
Oh, this one's got a title screen.
Play it cool.
Iceberg, right
Now, this is a much newer game. This was bought in 2013 and was released in 2012.
Oh, I remember. I have this downloaded. Or I did at some point.
I
Galaxy.
have a long
Size
face.
small. Yes, could I have a new galaxy here? Size small, please.
They're not so united. The planets of this united empire. It's more a gaggle of unruly imperial corporations run by insolent dukes. But their armies are strong, their economy is efficient, and their ships are powerful. I fear that they may be the ones who will finally unite or dominate the galaxy. They'll turn it into a shrine to the gods of commerce.
I love it, like, these united things, they're not that united, but I fear they will reunite everybody.
What's the difference between the unite and the dominating? Because they're really similar.
Right?
I was waiting for the discerning difference. She didn't volunteer one.
Sure, the screen is an overview of the game Galaxy. Okay, so I guess we're playing now, so I'll start the timer.
We're going
Systems
farther
to the
than we've ever
screen.
gone before.
Zoom in and out with the mouse wheel.
Finally, the zoom works as you intend it.
That doesn't seem to work, though.
Probably in this particular screen.
Maybe not.
Which
Control
is different than this one.
Gives you access to different departments. Hovering over them displays status. Conquer the galaxy by colonizing star systems. Each star system holds up to 6 diverse planets. Dots over the star
Hey,
name
at least it didn't
indicate
complain
the
for an
number and
update
type
yet.
of planets. Blue are colonized, white are colonizable, red planets cannot be colonized yet. Stars are connected by cosmic strings, links that allow travel. Flag indicates a unique exploration event. When an event occurs at the beginning of the turn, an icon appears, and clicking the icon will give a detailed panel. Auto cycle button unless you. Okay. All plane moves can be to a force move button. Press the end turn button in the lower right corner to advance constructions and research. Okay, so there is our zoom.
Nice.
You Mass Effect Galaxy map.
I know. I was waiting for that. It's like, hey, we got to go mining.
Right, get some Masters of Orion in here.
That I don't think I ever finished. I did play that though.
What is this? The Tikal in the system fajita? What is this?
Names. Click to change it.
Oh, we cannot colonize the Hughes asteroid belt. Well, the Belters are going to be really upset about that.
They're upset about everything.
I know, aren't they?
Industry,
They're very angry people.
Dust and science, or FIDS.
FIDS.
Population increases when there is sufficient food. The more population you have, the more FIDS it generates.
They must play a lot of FIDS bin.
That's how happy the people are in the system. This will affect the FIDS output. Your star system contains 6 planets of various type. You can start with 1 colonized planet. You may need more advanced technology to colonize new planet types. The base FIDS production of each planet is multiplied by its population and then added to the system's FIDS.
FIDS. This is a shortening of Fidos? Are we making dogs?
No, it's a food industry, dust and science. I'm not sure why. I guess
welcome to the
dust,
dog star.
Dust is maybe that's their version of energy. I don't know,
Okay.
or some other resource.
Dust energy, dust.
In the development panel, you
This
can
is a drug
add
empire.
star system
This is
buildings
drug.
or ships. It's
I
construction.
mean, really, aren't they all?
You see the number of turns that are
Come on,
complete it. If you hover
let's
over
be
the
honest.
Dust symbol, you will see the cost required to complete the construction in 1 turn.
Yeah, dust definitely
If
sounds
you
like
wish to do
euphemism.
this.
Whether it's caffeine, coke, sugar, or heroin, come on.
Spaceships go in the
Pretty much.
hangar.
That was what I was worried about with my neighbors.
Oh,
When I was
really?
just kids.
Oh,
Improvements
I thought
of
maybe they
upkeep.
were asking for, can they borrow a cup of cocaine?
You can assign a
No, that
hero
would
to
have been other neighbors.
govern a
Well,
star
that's just
system.
it, You had that history.
Right.
Unless you're playing a harmony
Ugh.
faction. Luxury or strategic resources are present. They become available throughout the Empire. They allow advanced constructions that can be traded. If an enemy fleet is in
Ooh,
orbit, that star system is
blockade.
in blockade, and you can no longer share resources with you or any other empire. When you're at peace with at least one empire, trade routes are created. They provide bonuses in dust and science. Star system under blockade loses its trade routes.
Decca said, yeah, this was a game I was interested in, but could not get into, part of a larger multiverse with endless games. Dust was the settings MacGuffin. So
Okay,
I guess,
so probably is drugs then.
yeah, it's dust, spice. It's funny because dust was a drug in the universe for Babylon 5. What year did this game come out?
2012.
Oh yeah, so definitely late enough to steal that from it. But again,
P5 was so awesome.
Lucas stole his spice from Dune that Herbert wrote in 60, what was it?
I don't remember. I
What
have
is
to
it?
look up the release date of
It was in the
Dune.
60s though, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Either late 50, early 60s, somewhere in there.
You can alter FIDs and other values. May also hold a wonder, natural or endless one, which gives you a boost to the planet or solar system to activate an endless wonder.
1965.
Ah, see, there you go. So 60s.
Resource by maximum and current values.
Now, as long as they don't start say that they have a ghost, a pike, or a scorpion tank, I'll be happy.
Or a banshee. Main development.
Oh my god, it's like, let's call everything the same thing in 12 games.
Each planet can have one type of exploitation. We're not going to get through the tutorial in the 10-minute time.
No,
at this point.
No.
I don't think we are. So
Seems like a
is there an evac button? Yeah, can we do an override?
Exploitation is up. Okay, evolved soils, industrial zones, planetary exploitation, colonial exchange, exoscience. I mean, food seems like a good way to go in an early game like this.
One would think.
Okay, and do we have any ships? Hero available. One who seeks.
oh my goodness.
Classes. Bonus,
There's too much information.
What's that beeping noise?
That's me doing the override.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. There's.
Let's pull the ejection handle on this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm calling it.
You're okay? You're okay? Okay. We want to bail?
Yep.
Yep.
It looks pretty.
And we're out.
We ended our turn. Nothing happened.
Or get the marathon oxygen warning.
Right. You know, I don't have that effects package installed yet, but yeah, this definitely looks interesting. You know, in fact, to be honest, is there a trailer for this? Maybe we could just play a trailer that would give people a broader view of this, because this definitely looks cool.
Let's see if I can.
But we want to bail because it's too cool, not because it's not cool enough.
Right.
Yeah. Wait, community content. Yeah. Is there a thing there?
No, I'm just going to the trailer.
Oh, perfect. All right. Excellent. All right. We need sound.
Oh, I'm getting nuzzled.
Yeah, he's got
We
unmuted.
disappeared into space to escape the United Empire. Little did we realize we were not running away from one thing, but seeking another. For the Endless
Jamaharon
colonized the stars before we did, and in their ruins we found answers, hope, more mysteries, and dust. And now the race is on, for others have also discovered the power of the things left behind by the Endless. By any means possible, we are all struggling to gain control of stars, resources, and technologies. But most of all, we must control the dust, either through alliances or through war.
Yeah, so I guess the Endless are their forerunner, and the dust is just the spice.
It's got a very heavy Dune vibe.
Will reign supreme over us all. Endless space, out now.
You'll
Yeah,
never
so that's
stop playing.
like that's what they call one of these 4X's games, and that's what those 4X's are, like expand, exploit, blah blah blah.
4X.
Which
That's
yeah, which I always thought was weird, especially because like the X3 is also one of those kinds of games, but it's so X3 is an X4 game.
In X5 space with.
I like some of the earlier examples of that trope, but like before it became solidified into those specific
like Masters of Orion, for instance. You mentioned.
Yeah,
I see a lot
Star
of
Wars
Dune
Rebellion
parallels.
Was a big favorite of mine.
Yeah, and a little B5 in there. So I don't want to be too unkind, but it seems very derivative.
There was one Babylon 5 game I played once. It was, I Found Her.
Okay. This one will have a slight connection to some of the other games we've played. For
Oh god, no, please, not another frog.
No,
not another frog.
Not another frogs. This is an RPG.
It's a lot like Oni.
I was gonna say.
And this was another one.
That hair before.
This was another one that had a Linux native version, but it didn't. It just would crash on launch, and I had to go with the Windows version.
All that PC master race.
Listen to the audio here, Leah.
Lord Doskius threatens heresy by his words, Emperor Aspartine.
Emperor Aspartine.
Heresy. The artifacts are meant to unlock the secrets of the core. Now that we have found them, we must use them.
The discovery of the keys that Marduk hid from us so long ago truly bestows a great responsibility upon we of the chosen, Marduk's people. But the next conjunction is over 50 years from now.
It does sound like a Yarrow ship in the background.
It does. This is the loop that's on Acme Station. Pretty sure.
And I swear I heard Master Chief.
I remain puzzled, Lord Doskius. Why, after so long, must we expect that law to change?
Perhaps our task should be to preserve the keys for the future generations that will be able to use them.
Yep.
Or
he said keys.
Intend to bring his awesome
keys.
And create his own.
He's a fungus now, but he's,
Watch your tongue, boy.
We'll plant him
I am the
somewhere.
direct descendant of Marduk, son of the Creator. It is my destiny to fulfill his prophecy. If I have to step over your corpse to do so.
And that is keys, isn't it?
So
I'm not sure if that's Keys, but the other one is Master Chief, I'm pretty sure.
How many lives must be wasted to achieve your ends? I very much doubt that it was Marduk's.
Yes, please. Tell us how you will collapse time and bring the future to the present.
Enough! My plan will bring light to the core in days instead of decades. Know this, Emperor Aspartine. In the prophecies, Marduk teaches that one of
the Emperor Aspartame. He's afraid of the coming of the great sucralose.
I am the one who was foretold. It is my destiny. I will not tolerate interference by cowards hiding behind the wooden shield of petty politics. The power of the core shall be mine.
He is a dangerous man. He may be of Marduk's blood, but bloodline does not make one great.
But he will need the keys to fulfill his plan.
Keys.
Without them, he can do
He says keys.
That is what we should fear. He will take them from us if he has to start a holy war to do it. Gunnar, can I count on your fleet?
As my fathers before me.
Then protect the relics. You must not let Doskius change the destiny of the world.
Destiny.
His own whims.
As you wish.
But his
Quick,
whims are
get help from Colonel Splenda.
You gotta have blue hair.
Maya, I have to work on runner sensors next time.
Watch out for Stevia.
I'll just get some Splenda.
What's up, Maya?
I need to talk to Uncle. Is he here?
Maybe. What's it worth?
The fun uncle?
Uncle's in the other room, Maya. He'll be right back.
Shut up, you traitor! You're
The kid tried to shake us down for the information on on where a person is when they're in the next room.
In the next room, yeah.
Uncle, while Grub and I were out junking today, we saw ships in the sky. They were definitely battleships of the Chosen heading east. Why are they here again?
What are you so afraid of, Maya?
On the search for high fructose corn syrup.
It doesn't matter. The last time they came, when Maya was your age, battles between their own tribes happened here.
Mother! Mother!
Maya, we have to find shelter. Their ships strayed into our city, and many people died, including your parents. Since then, we've been a city of orphans and elders. It took 10 years to rebuild. We can't let that happen again.
Whatever. I know. You and Maya have taken care of us ever since. You can never let us forget.
You're too young to really remember the devastation.
As your teacher Aziz would say, history falls into cycles, my boy.
Aziz light.
Mayor, what's the meaning of this?
Search the place. They're hiding in here somewhere.
Good day, Uncle. Good day, Miss Maya. It's a fine day, isn't it? Yes, the fresh air would do wonders for you.
Very good.
All
Thank
right,
you,
enough.
Aziz.
We're not here to eat lunch. We're here to arrest smugglers.
You'll find no lawbreakers amongst the junkers.
I'm the mayor of this town, and I can do as I like. Someone is smuggling weapons from the junk piles to a city on the world shell below. Now, their greed is going to get us all killed.
This has gone too far. Get out of our house. Now!
Oh, don't think this is over.
The trick is
Where
you
there's
don't let them win in the first
It's
place.
always the junkers at the heart of it.
Goodbye.
Oh, shut up.
Where did Tori go?
That the fascist robots are really polite.
Probably to class. A place you are probably late for as well, Maya. Perhaps you can ask your teacher about these ships you saw.
Maybe it's some malicious compliance going on.
Also, take the kettle off. It's Westleg. Turn it off. Okay, so the interesting about this is that the audio in this game is by Total Audio, which is Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore. So it's not surprising that you're hearing the voice of Master Chief as well as several other, voices that you would have heard in other video games. I think Konoko's voice is in here too, as well.
Konoko, this way.
And I was just watching somebody this morning play Halo Infinity, and I swear the new version of Cortana, who's supposed to be like a rebooted younger version of herself, she just sounds like Shinatama from like Oni, which of course is also a character she voiced.
That's creepy.
You better not be late for class.
Okay, I guess I'm going to class. All right, so let's start the timer.
Make sure you get to act in class, because I never went.
Excuse me. Is anybody else getting any Rebel Moon vibes?
Oh, I hope so.
Back today, Uncle.
Don't try to change the subject.
Good God. That bad?
Well, some things before I started having a coughing fit, I noticed it was like, wait a minute. This sounds like something Zack Snyder did. And I'm wondering, Christ, did he steal it from this game?
Can we loot the garbage can? No, we can't loot the garbage can. Okay. 0 out of 10.
Well, maybe the grouch lives there.
I love trash. Can I interact with that? No, I cannot. Do we have a map?
Of course not.
Okay,
that would make sense.
We do have a character screen. And some fate cards.
Oh, perfect.
Form a party.
Comes a great
Exit.
dexterous.
Great conjunction comes.
I guess we just keep going till we find class.
You must complete the cycle of carbon molecules.
What's up?
Have you seen Grub recently?
Just this morning.
Well, don't tell him. But Mayor is trying to duplicate his precious work pots.
You think he can?
Mayor? Not on your life.
Yeah, he sucks, apparently.
I'm hearing more recognizable ambient audio sounds as well.
Oh, I'm sure they all got them from the same
Guys,
demo
You're
disc.
staying away from the desert, right?
We're not afraid to go out, Maya.
Yeah, we're not afraid of anything.
That's why you're gonna die.
Nobody that dies in the desert, you fool.
Idiot kids.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, okay.
You're staying away from the desert, right?
We're not
I
afraid.
guess they're
to go
all
out,
one
Maya.
conversation target, not individual people.
Thank goodness. Well, keep in mind, when this came out.
Consciousness.
Yeah.
Hello there. Would you care to buy anything?
I would. Do I have any monies?
Hydrogen?
I'd love to club you over the head and take all your stuff.
Turbo engine or grenade?
Oh, grenades are pricey.
All I can afford is the engine.
Turbo is the best.
One turbo engine, please. I have no idea if
You
I
don't know
ever
what it goes
need that.
into yet.
I know. I know.
I'm carrying around this turbo engine.
I mean, look,
Just in case.
It has to be there because I'm going to need to buy it. I've probably just skipped ahead by coming here and buying this turbo engine before anybody told me I needed a turbo engine.
Right. Until you needed to get a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread, and now you don't have the money.
Well, that's the other option.
Congratulations, you've soft-locked yourself.
My mama had a turbo.
Bunch of robots.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
I
Should
don't
we be
know.
seeing this?
They're tickling the wall.
It looks like it. Oh my god.
Don't you have something better to do than to loiter around?
Oh, okay, so this is,
I
the
was
mayor,
gonna
this
ask
is
you
where the
that.
mayor went with his stupid flipping robots.
Yeah, the mayor's
shouldn't treat grubs and
having a
robots
private
so
moment
bad.
there.
You have to show him who's boss. And we know who that is, don't we?
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, how are we showing who's boss?
Overhead today.
Oh, they didn't head this way, did they?
No, I think they were heading for Shell 3. Should we at least warn everyone, just in case?
They're going to your
Just
house.
what do you expect to do? Fight him off with junk?
So this is
gonna
very
fight 'em off with
interesting.
your
Like
junk.
they've chosen to make the conversation interesting. The interface this whole card of a picture, which is
right
conversation topics.
Oh, yeah, kind of like,
I wouldn't count on Grub to repair the workbots if you break them.
That sheet?
Sam
I
and
wouldn't let
Max.
him near them anyway. They're mine now.
Well, he wouldn't have left if you had used the bots for what he intended them for, collecting junk from the desert.
Ah, Grub's too narrow-minded. There are millions of uses for the bots. You just wait and see.
Yeah, I don't want to see. That's not something I want to watch.
Speaking of bots with millions of uses, I did call out a character moment in the recent Fallout episode, and I
Oh, don't ruin it for me. I'm
not going to ruin it for anybody. I think if Jail's been
All right.
watching, then maybe he knows. But like
Probably.
they were just going into a scene, and I'm like, I bet that's this character, and it totally was.
Oh, are you talking about
Yeah,
the
yeah, don't,
restaurant?
Don't mention it. I don't want to spoil it for
I'm
anybody.
waiting till the season's over before I watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, Narc, I thought you were going to reference something you saw at CES because they had numerous amounts of different bots that they were showing off this year. One of which actually kicked somebody in the balls, which I thought was hysterical.
Dialogue interface makes me want to replay Sam and Max Hit the Road.
Oh, that's a good
That's
title.
on the list too somewhere.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You'll be there for that one.
I have played it, but I have not. We did not stream it or do a video series on it.
Or highlight.
Dibs on Full Throttle.
Full Throttle also.
Now, I figured you would have grabbed one of his other ones.
I was really hoping for a config menu that would show me what the keys are, because I think there
What's
should
the one
be
with Jack Black, a brutal what?
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend. Yeah, I figured Jail would want to grab that one.
Brutal Legend.
Yeah.
I really wish there was a map. I have a feeling that like I'm supposed to go to school and it should be somewhere out here, but I have no idea where it is or which direction I should walk in.
Well, what's weird now is you're walking on somebody else's roof.
That too. All right, and it also appears this is just a dead end.
Looks like where you came from.
Yep, it does.
My God.
But only in the sense that everything looks the same.
Well, the location has a very similar style. I'm sure these 3D-esque levels were mind-blowing back in whenever.
This looks like another shop.
Yeah.
It's like, my God, I can move forward and back.
It's like a...
Welcome. Look around.
Now, needlessly converted to 3D.
Ocean. So I can't even buy bread because I bought the damn turbo engine.
You got herbs, you got smelling salts.
Everything you could need.
Yep. They've got both kinds of music here, country and Western.
Jake, are you sure this is the place?
Hey, can we go behind this building? Are we 3D enough? No, we're not 3D enough to go behind that building. Junk mail, robots.
I told them the sign is supposed to say Blues tonight only. Blues Brothers triumphant return.
Oh, okay. So now there's a world map.
Ah, see, I knew it would have a little bit more to it.
Smelting complex, downtown oasis.
Is there any fast travel?
I don't know. Well, I don't know where we've been. So are we in the smelting complex or the downtown oasis?
My God, we should have read a sign.
This place we're in is downtown oasis.
All right.
God, if this is an oasis, what's the desert like?
Good question.
Not to mention this robot on robot violence.
Is this the way we came down?
Is that violence or is they? I don't know. It looks.
They're
like,
fixing a leak.
Yeah, fixing.
Key item. Okay. Yeah, really wish there was a map.
Did find funny at CES when they had a whole bunch of robots boxing each other. I was like, wow, we had millions of dollars in development to make toys beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah, that's one of the. That's a good one.
Well, it just means that Real Steel is like a forward-thinking documentary.
Okay, well now we found the bar.
Hey,
Maya.
#1 place in Star Trek.
Oh my God, Kyle Katarn, what are you doing here?
The years have not been kind to you, good sir.
Says hello.
That boy gotta get out of the workshop more often.
Grub's still mad at Mayor for misusing the work bots he built.
Work bot abuse.
I saw Chosen ships today.
Chosen, eh? The last time they started coming around was like hell on Earth.
Yeah, you know, Uncle and Aziz think they was fighting each other. They think they're all civilized and stuff, but you don't see junkers killing each other.
Aziz, light!
Because they do it in the dark. Chosen. Who's calling him Chosen? I didn't choose him.
Why do you guys put up with the mayor?
He sucks.
He doesn't really hurt anyone.
And murder's illegal.
What the hell can we do?
I'm not even in the right franchise.
I remember when we dug that gate together. Yes.
Down south.
Are you looking for Tori? Go ask Amos. He knows. Good lord, they've made these things so big that they can only fit 4 on the screen, and you have to hit the arrow to go to the next collection of stuff. So here, can we ask about the title of the game?
Have you ever been to any other world, Shell?
I've never been above or below Oasis.
Oh, we get all we need from the junk the Chosen drop on us. Why go anywhere else?
Okay, so this is another one of those multi-level fantasy levels where it's a metaphor for social class with lack of ability. So these are literally living on junk that's dropped from a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mayor taking good care of the work bots?
Well, he's been tinkering around with them.
Actually, that's kind of what I do in a lot of ways.
Doesn't everybody?
How do core
Well,
generators
there's
work?
a beach where a bunch of junk washes up near me.
Core energy. And converts it
There's
into
a
power
lot.
for weapons and equipment.
I'm always
You can
going
even
down there
boost
to grab
output by
stuff.
taking some of
figure
your
out
core
what to do with them.
power.
Well, your gun, for example.
Call them freebies.
This generator supplies it with enough power for basic functions.
Sometimes.
For some things,
Slightly
it needs
mildly
extra
radioactive.
power. And it gets that from the core energy that you
Only mildly.
That was completely
You blame
unclear.
Fukushima?
What are you talking about? Okay, we've blown through our time already.
Oh, well, yeah, I figured you were just going to keep going until the end. You know, I actually heard an actual motorcycle made it all the way from Japan to the States after the Fukushima disaster.
Yeah, I tell you what, I could skip
Yeah, but
over
how
a
do you
few in the
float a
list
motorcycle?
and go straight to Full Throttle. How about that?
Okay. And that's the game.
Oops, sorry, nope. I didn't mean to launch that again. Nope.
No. We've had enough.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Narc, what was that TV show in the 90s that you loved that looks like the character model design in this? God, what was that?
Don't know.
Robot something or other.
Basically,
It was one of the first fully computer animated television shows back in the 90s.
You mean Reboot?
Reboot, that's the one. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I swear to God, the models on the face of some of these characters reminded me of Reboot.
I don't think I would have described myself as a huge fan of Reboot, but I'm aware of it. I think
You were at the time, and I made fun of you for it. Double
soundtrack to this is amazing. Now, the remastered is in widescreen, but it's more artificial. You can still crop it to 4:3 and you won't miss anything.
So this originally came out in 87, but the remaster was done in 95.
87?
Smell asphalt.
Yeah.
I think of Marine.
Full Throttle?
That's the last sensation I
This is the 90s, man.
blacked out.
This is the remake.
Smell of asphalt. And the first
The remaster came out just a few years ago.
her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free.
Maybe there was another edition, and the remaster was of that edition.
That makes sense.
Yeah. When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Full Throttle was released on May 19th, 1995.
Oh, okay. I was looking at dates for this, and I thought that this was released in 95 and it was a remaster.
I know your plan, Ripburger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
This is the remaster that we're playing right now. That's
horrible.
AC, perfect capture. That's Mark Hamill as Ripburger, by the way.
I never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, Riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
So are they stretching this to get widescreen, or have they just added content to the sides?
They're stretching it to get widescreen. There is no added content in the remastered widescreen version. So when even though you're cropping it, you're not going to miss anything.
Yeah. Okay, hold on then. In that case,
controls, settings. Don't stab your fingers.
Oh boy, recognize this image because that's going to be heck if you discover it.
Graphics quality.
Oh yeah, full screen, widescreen, no screen, A screen.
There doesn't seem to be a setting for resolution or to make it 4:3 though.
Well, that's what when you play the original settings, like if you check the settings, look at the art style is remastered. You can swap between remastered and classic will play in 4:3.
Ah, okay.
But the way this works is you're playing the exact same game, but when you go to remastered, it just puts a different skin on it rather than changing the whole engine. So that's why everything item-wise stays in place.
All right, let's do the original.
But definitely do the remastered audio.
Oh, don't know what.
That's okay. That's
there.
okay.
Whenever I smell
That's okay. We can stick with this.
I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah. When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision.
I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die.
You know
Better make it happen now.
But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours...
Notice how their eyes are always slightly closed until they really make a big expression.
Yeah.
It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me.
I'm sure this is fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gone Jackals.
Now there goes some boys I could ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
Rest in peace, Roy Conrad.
Ooh. Man, you're gonna sprint those saddlebags open the minute you take a turn.
Peter McConnell also redid the score to the remastered edition.
Steve Blum and everything.
But this is definitely one of its earlier voice books, too. And that was also the Brain from Pinky and the Brain in the credits. It'll be easy to spot.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah?
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
Relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
It's comically wide.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
That's
the brain. Yeah,
that's the brain.
That's brain.
More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
Who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes. We have come here today to offer employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time.
Depends what you mean by escort, I guess.
Or who's buying.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish?
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan.
You'll have to buy Japanese motorcycles.
With us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent.
They'll be tariffed.
If you want to buy muscle, you should go find.
I like how they always use his full name.
Man says it's the
I would legitimately like a Euro though. Like.
And that's your last word.
I didn't break down all the time.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer. Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It will need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did? Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo!
So, in the original demo that came with this game, it pretty much starts out on the screen that you're about to see after you clear this screen here. So, which one is the switch render mode? So F1 that'll go to remaster mode without skipping a beat. So, and I had no idea what I was doing because I thought this game was in first person perspective.
Oh.
So I just I just kept on clicking something and then I just quit. And it wasn't until my friend told me what was actually going on. I was like, oh. So yeah, this is the screen right here.
Yeah. So this is the original pixel graphics, and it looks like, but at least they are not stretching it. Like they've preserved the aspect ratio of the art.
Yes,
which I appreciate.
And everything
just smoother and wider.
Yes, and everything is smoother. So it looks a lot like the remasters of Monkey Island.
And it's not AI enhanced either.
Good.
Decca's like, unfortunately, the time has been consumed by cutscene.
Well, no. I don't start the timer until we get control. So we've got control now. Now we start the timer.
Get control, Nav! Get control!
I would always click this dumpster here and think, okay, I punched the dumpster, now what?
Well, if I remember correctly, I'm in it. So you have to punch the door to get...
I didn't know I was it. I thought I was seeing this from first person. Okay, read that sign on the dumpster.
I guess the cursor being a crosshair is a bit misleading.
Okay, when you click and hold, go to the eyes of the skull.
Oh yeah, this is the usual scum thing. It's like you select an object and choose take, read, or kick, I guess.
A little higher on the skull to get to the eyes.
Oh,
it's look at.
Taste.
View,
so it's like it's taste is and look.
Warning.
Well, I would say talk.
In or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances.
Maybe?
I like how maybe. Okay, now kick it. Or not the sign, but the dumpster.
Take that.
Okay. Do we have subtitles?
It should. Even I remember the original game having subtitles. There we go.
Okay, and what was there was also a key for interactable items. I want to see what that is. Object height light is shifts. Okay.
Hey, don't do that. I know where every item is. You can use me as your shift key.
Yeah, Narc wants that in case he gets stuck.
I know this game like the back of my hand. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Nice.
Knock first.
No, I gotta that door. Gotta kick it.
Open up. I fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
Oh my god, so much stuff to interact with.
It's empty. Don't get any ideas.
Kick the piano.
Kick the piano?
Yeah, it'll probably start working again.
Play.
See?
And all those pictures that were also highlighted, they also have an interesting story.
Yeah, you'll have to punch them.
What's this?
It's a big blobby gray shape. I was taking an art class.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Jail. What's the most interesting thing we should do? Should we stay in here, or can we get on the story? We don't need any items in here.
We don't need any items, but we do need to interact with him.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk to him.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
Actually, you prefer to have context, don't you?
Usually, but I mean, in this case, we're just trying to fit in this as our last game before we finish for today. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on the clock.
So proceed. Then proceed as normal.
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it?
Now, use your fists.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
the bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing. Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving.
Okay, didn't they take my bike, or did they just steal my key? No, I guess they left me the bike, which is an interesting choice.
Well, Ripburger needed all his people back. Also, tossing you in a dumpster doesn't really make it look like an accident, does it?
No. Oh, okay, and there's actual arcade driving in the game too, if I remember.
This is one of the most controversial parts of the game coming up. It's not bad here, but it gets worse later on.
But they try.
All right, so I'm going to look up the controls.
You can use a mouse. You can use the keyboard.
Okay, so mice left and right, or arrows, so steer bike. Is there any key for like attacking or anything?
Yeah, your mouse button. Basically, when you go, are you on a controller or are you on a keyboard?
I'm using mouse and keyboard.
Okay. Yeah, you basically just go left and right, and when you're about to hit them, you punch them.
With the mouse button.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't you the #1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the Rockwheelers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down! Don't give up now!
And don't get on the edge, they'll also drain your health.
Oh! Ow.
I'll just walk it off.
Harder! Like this! Don't give up now!
Ugh. Is it a stamina bar situation or something?
I think you get greedy there.
It's an invisible stamina bar, but yeah. But you see how you're hanging on the edge for too long? That's actually draining your stamina.
Gotta collect your mana. Quick, use your magic carpet.
But yeah, there should be no reason why you shouldn't be just spamming punching when you're right on them.
Wow, I mean, he's not hitting me as much as I'm hitting him.
Also, kick takes longer to initiate, and I never use kick.
Okay.
Maybe use it as a finisher only.
Yeah, just keep spamming punch as much as you can, and keep spamming into them.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There you go. Knew you could do it.
How long can you hold this up? And
that long.
Now that looks like an accident.
Yeah, so they weren't trying to kill me by putting me in the dumpster. They were planning on me doing this to myself.
Yes. Oh my goodness, they moved the subtitles. That's great.
plan?
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Dental plan. Mom always said don't throw a ball in the house.
Here comes a voice you might recognize if you've seen American Tail.
They put Fievel in this game?
Wait for it.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Maureen?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. I need a little help getting it finished, though.
Okay, I think that's a good place to stop.
It is
Yeah,
it's a very good place to stop.
It's a very good place to stop.
And that just brightened my day. I had no idea Full Throttle was going to be on the list. That's excellent.
Hey,
one second. I'll be right back.
We do anything for fans.
Yes, I mean, I was aware of the game. I don't think we had it back in the day when it was new, the way we had, the Monkey Island games.
I remember seeing ads for it, but it wasn't something. Biker Sim was not something that. In fact, I hate to say it, I think I got one of those for free. There was actually a deal or a bundle at some point, and I swear that was probably included. I never played it.
Oh yeah, there was a LucasArts adventure bundle that came with Full Throttle.
Probably, or some other related one. I swear, I remember the box art specifically.
Mm-hmm.
But big front wheel. I never opened it.
Yeah, I think another portion just is at the 95. This is post Doom, so like
I was in college.
I will say like Doom took over, things for a little while there. And of course the Marathon series is also coming out at this time. So
yeah.
I got the game on a USB keychain with the Whole Cats logo on it.
Oh, nice.
The soundtrack.
I was working on my Film 3 projects.
If you look up the Tim Schafer preview for it, he actually made a preview for the sale of the game on GOG, and he has this what do they call those things you wrap around your heads?
Bandanas,
yeah. He had this bandana going on. It's like, oh, I'll never get that because that was for when the original was out, and well, they remade it for this collector's edition.
That was nice of them.
But yeah, I play this game almost annually. It is so much fun, and it could be a very quick game too. 2 sessions, easy.
Well, I definitely know what Jail's vote is for whatever our first run through might turn into a full playthrough. So if we ever take it up, we know he'll show up for that. So that would be cool. I'd be curious, considering Jail says it's one of his favorite games. I wouldn't mind seeing a whole playthrough of it myself personally. We have not done a click adventure game in a long time.
No. Well, I think what was Malagate playing. You played the Dig, and I think the last one before that was Malagate playing Grim Fandango Remastered when that came.
I was actually sick for the Dig. I had to watch it after you guys had finished.
Oh, Grim Fandango. That was a fun one, but I fell asleep.
Yeah. So we got through 10 games.
Wow.
And
in
only
3 hours.
had the one crash, which was X3.
There you go.
which we may go back to or may get a fix at some point. You never know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. As chat was pointing out that like that's a whole long series, and now everything's in X4. I mean, I just picked that up at the time. Just got that. I thought it kind of looked interesting, but it is a strategy game. We haven't played a lot of strategy on the channel.
As far as Bazzite test number 1, I would say that was highly successful.
Yeah.
So,
So the last
That was
note
really cool.
about Bazzite, because actually, like specifically, like in Fallout 76, I definitely got not only better performance, but also lost some graphical glitches that were happening for me on Windows, specifically glitches on the interactions between shadows and fog. Like there's this weird thing where like if you're in a foggy area where reflective water surfaces are, and there's like sunbeams showing through the fog onto the reflection, like shadows of nearby objects like trees will show up in the fog and the water reflection textures in a way that is incorrect. Like they don't map properly. So it looks like there are tree shapes in the fog in a way that doesn't make any sense. Those were not present on Bazzite at all. And in both that and No Man's Sky, I was able to turn up the graphics settings higher than I usually did than I was on Windows and get the same performance at least, if not better. But there's, of course, one game we've played a lot of that is not eligible to run on Bazzite or Linux at all, and that's Destiny 2. Because they basically say, we don't support running it in Proton, and if you try and do it, we'll ban you. Because they view it as circumventing the BattlEye anti-cheat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Which everyone with the BattlEye anti-cheat is doing anyway. So in my opinion, it's like, what's the point?
Because I'm flipping off.
Yeah, even though again, the primary play mode for Destiny isn't competitive PvP, it is either solo or cooperative PvP. So why they really need to be that dedicated to anti-cheat? No idea.
Well, not only that, what's really funny is that I just actually caught somebody's video who is covering a lot of problems that people are having with it lately is the portal and the way it works. And apparently there was a video.
Oh God, I got so tired.
To absolutely laugh that had Evil Otto in it explaining, hey, this is what we were going to do with the portal and the design of it back in 2013. And we went away from that because it's a terrible idea. And I was like, oh my God, seeing Evil Otto again. Yeah. It's like, it was so cool. It's like, oh dude, we played with him in the Vault of Glass.
Yeah.
He got lost. I mean, what's better than that being sherped by Bungie employees that get lost in their own game? That was awesome.
I watched, I think, Data or somebody else's video on the changes to the gameplay system. And man, it just made me tired. I'm like, I don't...
Mm-hmm.
I guess people want, like, if you want people to keep playing the same game forever, you not just need new content, but you need new modes and stuff. But like, to me, it's like, so you're saying the game is fundamentally the same, but I still need to relearn everything. Like I need to relearn all the vocabulary. I need to relearn the interface. I need to find what is the new way of dunking a ball.
Yeah.
Changing
the sliders, changing the mechanics, changing the
stats, what the stats are called, how they work.
It was insane. And once I realized that that's what they were doing, they were giving the illusion of depth, I just stopped caring about it because it was meaningless. And the grinding, everybody's like, I need something to grind for. No, you don't. Grinding's dumb.
Well, some people do.
Bottom line, a lot of people, anything you go for, in 5 weeks later, it is going to be useless, and they need to replace it with something else.
A lot of people at Bungie got sucked into the grind provided by World of Warcraft and Diablo, and that's what got injected into the Halo formula and created Destiny. Like that's And like Tyson was one of those people. Like Tyson was one of the World of Warcraft players at Bungie. I don't know if he still is, but.
Well, I don't run Bazzite, but I have had the same experience where like running graphically intensive games on my little tablet with its Intel graphics, I get way better performance running them under one than I do under Windows.
Oh God, yeah. It's incredible, the bloat and the hideousness. In fact, to be honest, if I don't end up selling these machines, which personally I want to, the only reason I'm holding on to them is because there's like literally 2 work applications which are Windows only. I wanted to get into something that not only had a little bit more flexibility with OS options, but something that if I were to get into any kind of a hardware adjustment or modifications or changes or tweaks or whatever, I wanted to have something that would maximize the performance on whatever I've done. And unfortunately, Windows 11 isn't it. And I found out that apparently, because I have split machines. I have 2 Windows 10. I have 1 Windows 11. I did one as a Windows 11 experiment. But I found out that apparently there are so many things broken in it that all those optimizations and all those hardware upgrades and whatever else become meaningless. I mean, they literally were talking about, hey, you get this processor and this new graphics card and this thing, you'll get a 10-15% bonus. And then you find out that there's a bug in Windows 11 that takes away 25% of the performance you had in Windows 10. So it's like, oh my God, congratulations on negating everything. But then I found out that
it's just too much of a security vulnerability.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. There apparently is a LTSC, or there's a long-term security support feature or whatever else that apparently you can do a hack for. If you pay for the code, you can now mod your registry to actually get Windows 10 support for like the next 5-6 years.
I actually do have legitimate Windows 10 support, but I still don't trust them. I don't trust them.
So, well, if I'm stuck with it, if I'm stuck with not being able to go any with it and just stick with these machines, that is probably the way that I'm going to go, because I have my old Windows 10 still in here. I just need to boot from it and try to get some updates installed. But just the idea of being stuck with it, there are a bunch of applications I've found that will allow you to make custom installs, but debloated installs, and not just removal, but literally making a custom image that doesn't even have the junk to start with. And I literally want to go back to some of my old images with Windows 10 and make a custom version of that, and then put in my current legit keys to transfer it over to long term. So I have a bunch of options. In fact, I have too many options. But for doing this, for, Narc's success with Bazzite in this has really inspired me to want to get something similar. And the real question is, on what system A do I want to do it? Or B, is there an option to have it on one machine as opposed to the other? And then I don't only have to worry about, this. Because updating a lot of these things, it is kind of a grind. And I kind of fell in love with the idea of dumping all my machines and just getting one, the last computer I'll ever need to buy, because it'll do everything I want. And so far, the only thing that I'm lacking is 2 of those softwares. So if I can get a replacement or, just dump them and go to something else, I would, believe me.
Yeah. Oh, and Leah, I don't know if you can see the screen now. I happened to notice, I think it was in one of the Discord channels.
I'm kind of skeptical, honestly. What the wider marathon community considers modern level design is not something I've enjoyed generally, but
I would. So this is like a remake of Marathon 2 with just it's the same everything, but more.
They say it's the same story but different gameplay, so the levels are different. I don't know. I just happened to see it when I was like, hey, I should make sure these games are on. I should get Aleph 1 installed. I should make sure that works.
Is it just replacement maps to say, hey, it's the same campaign, just different map designs?
All over the place.
28 scenarios using the same story of the original game and similar constraints, blending together classic and modern level design styles to make an exciting revisit to, is it Lawan?
Yeah. And there's someone who immediately asked the question, does it work with co-op? Which is a very good question, and there's no answer. So I guess
dang it.
Or nobody that knew the answer. So either the developers haven't chimed in.
Screenshot right there with the green and red. That is kind of a neat game type that they've invented, where it's kind of like a red light, green light thing, I think.
You just like solid colors. I mean, considering how much fun we had in the last levels.
No, it's nothing to do with the aesthetics.
I would be kind of interested in this just because Marathon 2 is my favorite game in the series.
Well, I think that's why they decided to do it. It's like, hey, we love Marathon. We love Marathon 2. We love Infinity. But everyone's played it so many times, they know everything by heart. This is the way to go back and say, hey, same game, you know what to do, but guess what? All the levels have different design.
Like Black Mesa a bit.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know. I find that very appealing. I can understand why somebody would want to do
I would
this.
honestly.
I would find that appealing if I weren't familiar with.
But see, that's the whole point. It's like these are all 20-something odd levels you are not familiar with. I love how they just inverted the symbol. You notice that, Narc?
I don't know. I may take a look and see what that's like.
It might be okay.
We'll see. Okay, but
I don't know. It doesn't seem much different than what you're doing.
I know. I mean, I have the same thing. Like, I've gone through and I've tried to like redo Marathon 1 with like what I consider to be like different ways of looking at the levels, and people don't like that. So
yeah,
you know.
and that's still on our list to play.
Well, you're weird
as well.
Hey, Bungie released a new marathon video talking about their characters.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah,
I didn't actually watch those. I think I watched somebody's summary of them. Nothing really grabbed me as interesting there. I don't know.
I watched one of the gameplays. Have you seen the latest gameplay stuff?
No.
You need to look at the face of the destroyer, the assaulter. I forget what it was, but it's the model that's based off the Mjolnir armor from the original trilogy that they call.
Yeah, they're thematically keying that into the original story. So yeah, they're mentioning that.
And this guy has a grin on his face. It's completely ridiculous.
Well, I love how they're talking about the shells and how they're calling them shells. I'm like, wow, didn't they call them Ghost in the Shell in 95? I could have sworn that term's come up before.
I'll admit one thing, like compared to the look of the alpha, like the full art assets look better. I still don't find much compelling about the art and the setting itself.
There's a lot less anti-real. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of things that they pulled out completely, and you can tell they show the same map sections, they show you the same walls. But no, it's also, there's a lot more curve to it. They've added smoke and fog effects. There's a lot more depth with the lighting. So they've done a lot of tweakings. It definitely looks different than the demos that we saw a while back.
You know, like
but
the demos,
as far as the bad history with it and what the game actually is, which is an extraction shooter.
Yeah,
I still have zero all interest.
The alpha kind of looked like those environment encounters in Destiny 2, where they did a lot of stuff that was either untextured or very lightly textured, and it looked kind of like that.
It looked primitive.
Some of the there was a dungeon that was like that. It looked a
Yes.
lot like that. And
it looked early days. And I mean, you and I have seen some of the original alpha-esque type Destiny stuff. You know, we saw how the lighting looked. We saw how the models looked. We saw how the interactivity with the UI looked. And yeah, they showed a bunch of things in this one. And yeah, there's tons and tons of tweaks. If you do a comparison contrast, they're far more obvious. But none of it said, hey, now I got to go out and get it. No. So I still think it doesn't matter what they do to it. I have a serious feeling that they're going to fall on their face with it. I really, really do. So them making 20 old levels in Durandal, that does not bother me. That to me is a good thing. So
I did a little thing where I took I tried to do a thing where I tried to blend the Mac, PC, and Pippin versions of Marathon 2 together. To
you mentioned the Pippin one. Yeah, I remember.
But I had fun with that. That was my very tiny edit to Marathon 2.
Hey, until my dream of them taking the combat models and the feel that they had in Destiny 1 and 2 and remake Marathon campaign and multiplayer in the same way, that's my dream.
There's somebody who's remaking the Unreal 1 campaign in a modern version of the Unreal Engine.
Yeah. In fact, I heard, did you hear that somebody actually made an entire Destiny raid in Halos?
Yeah, in Halo Infinite in
Halo Infinite. And I was like, ooh, that might be worth trying out, maybe. You think?
Maybe.
I don't know
Halo
done
Infinite
anything
though,
with that in forever. Yeah, I mean, but it piqued my interest, the whole creativity and how he got through all these, different functional limitations and how he got around them was quite inspiring. I thought it was really cool. Leah might even be interested in that.
Okay, that's going to do it for us for today. And the plan, at least, is that next time, which right now I think will be next Saturday, should be to do Destiny.
We're back to D1. We're
for one last time, most likely, because at some point they're gonna shut that game down. I would expect actually that like if the new Marathon comes out and it doesn't do well and it bombs and it get canceled like Concord does, and then Sony will do a cost-cutting thing. And one thing they may be saying like, hey, why are you supporting two versions of this game, one of which makes us money and the other one probably doesn't? Because I doubt there's enough microtransactions embedded in the old Destiny 1 where people are still paying money for it.
There is none. They literally have like 3-something items in Eververse and nobody's spending money on those though. No. And to be honest, everything else is still bugged. That is not getting any fixes or any adjustment. They're not spending any money on it. It is soft locked into the universal state that it's in. So none of that is going to change. So we're going to go last for one last fun run. We did not take everyone's advice. We're going back to date one of our exes again. So come along for the journey and see how that ride goes, because we all know it's going to end terribly. It's just a question of when. So hopefully Funk will be able to jump in on that too, because we want to go back in as the trilogy like when we started. But if it's got to be, me and Narc, it's me and Narc, old school like we started. We'll come full circle for you guys. So stay tuned and jump in for that.
Yeah. So in summary, Linux is good. Tess Everest is the darkness, and see you guys next time. Bye.